Hello, everybody. Welcome to another table read. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for being here. We're going to introduce our performers. My name is Kaylin.
Will.
Nicholas.
Rebecca.
Camille.
All right, so we've had our dinner.
Yes.
Let's do some. Let's do some theater.
Alright. Play 1. Murder by Midnight. A 10-minute mystery by Jeff Good. Scene. Dick Piston's office. Enter Dick Piston, hotel detective, in his office.
The story I'm gonna tell you, you're not gonna believe, but every word of it's true. I know because it happened to me. But enough about me. We really don't have time for that. And by we, I mean me, Dick Piston, hotel detective. It was a Friday night in the big city. And on a Friday night, you'll find me making my rounds at the Lakeview Hotel, a 2-bit armpit on the upside of downtown. Any time before midnight, that is. After midnight, you'll catch me drowning my proverbial sorrows at the 5-star dive bar in the lobby of that hotel. But at 10 minutes to midnight, I'm always here in my office, watching the clock. Now that I'm a proverbial stickler for whatever punctual people stickle for, and not that I don't use the overtime, but my employer had made it clear that anyone who did use the overtime would be spending all their time Xeroxing resumes at the discount copy shop on the corner. You see, the hotel had been wallowing in red ink for quite some time now, and it was likely to continue hemorrhaging proverbial money until it stopped hemorrhaging potential hotel guests. And I only wish that was a metaphor. The Lakeview Hotel had the highest mortality rate of any luxury accommodations west of Baghdad, or east of Baghdad, or, I don't know, in Baghdad. In fact, as hotel detective, I had personally investigated 6 unsolved murders in the last 5 weeks, and committed 4. So the management wasn't entirely happy with my proverbial job performance, so that's why they told me anyone who clocked even 1 minute of unauthorized overtime would be out of a proverbial job. Literally. And by anyone, they meant me, Dick Piston, hotel detective. And that's why, at 10 minutes to midnight, I had my proverbial eyes glued to the literal clock. Because when that strikes 12, my Friday nightmares become somebody else's Saturday morning problems. So, if my luck holds true...
A woman bursts into the hotel office, wearing nothing but a bath towel.
Dick Piston, I need you.
Lady Luck, you could set your watch by her.
I need your help.
I'm afraid I'm not the man you're looking for.
You're not Dick Piston?
No, I'm not helpful.
But you are the hotel detective.
For 9 more minutes I am, but there's not going to be a 10th. So I'm afraid if there's anything more time-consuming than a stuck pickle jar, I'm going to have to refer you to the day shift.
But you have to help me. I'm the victim of a crime.
Well, unless that crime is unnecessary wetness, there's really nothing much I can do in the time allowed it.
It's not unnecessary wetness.
Are you sure? Because I've got a blow dryer in the desk.
Mr. Piston, please. You can't just turn your back on me now.
Not in an outfit, no.
Then you'll help me?
For 8 more minutes I will, but that's all the time we've got.
Will that be enough?
Depends on the crime. What's yours?
I think they call it murder.
Uh-oh. You say you're the victim?
Yes, it happened just now, up in my hotel room.
You know what murder is, right?
It's the one where somebody kills someone, right?
That's the one.
Yay.
Oh boy.
Taking out an egg timer.
All right, I'm going to take your case, but I'm Also going to set an aid timer. When this goes off, no matter what, case dismissed. Is that understood?
Mr. Piston, I can't tell you how grateful I am for this.
Coming here in a towel is thanks enough.
You're welcome.
Now, if you take a seat, I have a phone call to make.
But aren't you going to rush up to my room and examine the scene of the crime?
Ordinarily, I would, but we don't have that kind of time.
On the phone.
Hello, front desk, it's me, Dick Piston, hotel detective. Put me through to the kitchen.
What are you doing?
Ordering room service.
Will that speed up the investigation?
Not at all.
Then why are you doing it?
Because no man in his right mind will ever be alone in a room with a woman in a towel without at least a bottle of champagne and a half order of oysters on the way.
On phone.
I'll have the honeymoon special delivered to my office pronto and a box of condoms.
Thank you, Mr. Piston. How can I ever repay you?
Well, there's condoms coming.
Mr. Piston, I'm a married woman.
You can never repay me.
And how did you know this was our honeymoon?
Just tell me about your murder and get over with it. If we make this quick, maybe I still have time to Xerox some resumes before the morning.
Well, I was up in my room taking a shower before dinner.
So you haven't eaten?
No, not yet. But those oysters sound delicious.
And the murder took place in the bathroom?
No, it was in the bedroom.
After your shower?
No, during.
So you were shot in the shower by someone in the bedroom?
What makes you think I was shot?
Because if it was a stabbing, you would have been in the same room with the killer.
My God! You think he was in the shower with me?
No, I think you were shot.
But I wasn't shot. Look!
She throws open her towel. He looks at her.
Or stabbed, for that matter. Okay. But it looks like you've had a close shave of some kind.
No, that's waxing.
All right, given that you're not harmed in any way,
Have you ever been waxed?
what makes you think you were murdered?
Oh, I wasn't murdered.
But you said you were,
I said I was the victim of a crime.
and the crime was murder.
Oh, well done, Mr. Piston. With your keen eye for detail, we'll have this case sewed up in no time.
If the crime is murder and you're the victim, why are you here?
Well, I had to report it, didn't I? He was my husband, after all.
The killer?
No, the killer E.
The murder victim is your husband?
Yes, he was shot in my room, in the head, on the bed.
So you're the victim by marriage?
And this was supposed to be our honeymoon.
I see. And is that how you were dressed when you discovered the body?
Yes, I had just stepped into the shower, where I was nude, Mr. Piston. Can you imagine? When I heard what sounded like gunshots and a blood-curdling scream, naturally, I finished my shower, put on some makeup, and raced up into the bedroom right away to see what was the matter. That's when I found him, dead, on the bed, with a slug in his head.
Was there any signs of forced entry?
Well, he'd been dropping hints all weekend, so I was hoping. This was our honeymoon after all.
No, I mean the room.
Oh, no, everything seemed perfectly normal, except for that horrible dead guy lying there.
You mean your husband?
Yes, that was his name, Guy.
Oh.
And he was horrible?
Oh, yes, brains everywhere.
A knock at the door.
Well, Mrs. Guy, normally this is the point of the investigation when I would rush up to your hotel room to examine the body. But we're short on time, so let's cut to the proverbial chase.
A bellhop comes in with champagne and oysters.
Room service!
Piston shoots him dead. Bang!
There's your killer!
Oh! Oh my! But how could you possibly know that?
Was your husband clinically insane?
No, not clinically.
That's how I know.
I don't understand.
And there's no time for explanation.
Looking at the egg timer.
No, wait. There's 4 minutes. Allow me to explain. If there were no signs of forced entry, then your husband must have let the killer into the room himself, which means the murderer must have been someone your husband knew personally or expected shortly. A bellhop, for that example.
Why would he be expecting a bellhop?
Because your husband was not clinically insane. And since no man in his right mind would ever be alone in a room with a woman in a towel with at least a bottle of champagne and a half order of oysters on the way, and your husband knew that you were about to enter the room, we know that your husband must have ordered something from room service.
It makes perfect sense.
And, just as you witnessed, the service in this hotel is incredibly prompt.
Yes, I'm impressed. We ought to make sure we leave him a big tip.
So, your husband's order must have arrived at the room when you were still in the shower. Yet, you haven't eaten.
Because there wasn't any food.
Exactly! And if there was no edibles in evidence, it can only mean that whoever brought the food removed it immediately after the murder to conceal the fact that the killer came from the kitchen.
I don't know why I didn't see it before.
Which means your husband had to have been murdered by the night shift bellhop who gained access to your room under the pretense of delivering a romantic appetizer, which you never got the chance to enjoy, because after murdering your husband in cold blood and not wanting to leave any evidence that the killer was a member of the hotel staff, he removed the telltale oysters and champagne from the scene. Something that only a member of the hotel staff would do, leaving in their place the even more telltale sign absence of oysters and champagne, which confirms his guilt.
But why would this bellhop want to kill my husband?
Because unbeknownst to your late husband, this bellhop was having an extramarital affair with his wife!
You're married?!
She kicks the dead bellhop.
No, you! He was having an affair with you!
What? How could you possibly know that?
Because you still haven't asked me the one question that any widow in her right mind would want to know the answer to in this situation. Why would this bellhop want to kill your husband?
But I did ask.
You did? When?
Just now. Just a second ago. I said it right away. It was practically the first thing that popped into my head.
Oh, right. Well, never mind.
You really haven't been paying attention to anything I've said, have you, Mr. Piston?
For God's sake, you're wearing a towel!
That's no reason to accuse me of being an adulteress, or worse yet, an accomplice to murder!
You're right. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Accepted. Shame about the bellboy, though.
Yeah. Listen, my boss will have my proverbial head if she finds out I shot another innocent bystander. Do you think we could just agree that this was self-inflicted?
Yes, of course, Mr. Piston. He looked suicidal the moment he walked in here.
Aha!
Oh!
A likely story.
But it's your story.
Yes, it is. But what widow in her right mind would agree to cover up the murder of a man who had nothing to do with her husband's murder, unless he in fact had everything to do with the murder and she was in on it?
But that could only mean two things.
No, one. It can only mean one thing.
I think you're forgetting one possibility, Mr. Piston.
What's that?
That the widow is not, in fact, in her right mind.
Jumping around like a chimpanzee.
Well, this is a little embarrassing. Well, for both of us. But it looks like I was wrong again. And my shift is almost over. So, I guess you're free to go.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Piston. You don't know what a relief this is. You may have solved my husband's murder, but knowing I'm innocent of all charges is a huge blow off my mind. What little there is left, I mean. Ooh. How can I possibly thank you?
Well, I've got champagne and oysters, and I'm off in 2 minutes.
Oh, Mr. Piston, I think we can get you off before that.
She kisses him. A shot rings out. She falls dead.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
The bellhop rises shakily to his feet, a smoking gun in his hand.
Neither did I.
You're alive? But that's impossible.
Actually, no, you're a terrible shot, Piston.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Don't be. You were right about us, Piston. Until recently, this lady and I were having a torrid affair behind her husband's back and over his dead body.
Ew.
At least I thought we were. I thought we were in love, but now I see she was just using me to get what she wanted.
A dead husband and an airtight alibi. But what makes you think she was using you?
What woman in her right mind would leave her husband for another man, only to throw herself into the arms of a third man, a third-rate hotel detective, over the lifeless corpse of her dead lover, the second man? Unless, of course, she never truly loved him to begin with and was only using him to get rid of her wealthy husband, who she also didn't love, and she probably didn't care much for the detective either.
But if you waited a couple more minutes, she might have cared a little bit.
Forget it, Piston! She used us! We're all victims here!
Well, actually, not me.
No? I suppose not.
Turning his gun on Piston
But if,
menacingly.
but if you got a minute, I think I can correct the oversight.
Wow, look at the time. Oh.
Piston tries to run, but the bellhop blocks his exit.
It looks like yours is up, Dick Piston, hotel detective.
But why would you want to kill me? I haven't done anything to you. Besides, shooting you a minute ago.
I think you're forgetting the possibility that I, too, might not be in my right mind.
No, I took that into account when you murdered two people at your place of work.
The bellhop closes in on Piston, jumping around like a chimpanzee with a gun. Great. A bell goes off. Ding!
What was that?
Your luck running out.
No, it sounded more like an egg timer.
Piston grabs the egg timer and punches the bellhop in the head with a ding.
Case dismissed.
The bellhop falls to the ground, unconscious.
It was a Saturday morning in the big city, and on a Saturday morning, my proverbial work here is done. Literally.
He puts away the egg timer, punches out for the night. The end. Case 2. Cosmetic Perjury. Episode 1. Who knew her own name? Oh, the woman who knew her own name. Scene. Piston's office. Enter Dick Piston, hotel detective. In his office.
The story I'm going to tell you, you're not going to believe, but every word of it is true. I know because it happened to me. My name is Dick Piston. Not the Dick Piston from those t-shirts and collectible travel mugs. The real one. Me, Dick Piston, hotel detective. But enough about me. Let's me tell you about her.
Enter Bunny, shrieking.
Piston, you beast! You monster! How could you do this to me? How? How?
On second thought, let's get back to me.
Bunny goes back out.
I work a third shift Dick slot at a 2-bit flea bag called the Lakeview Hotel. If you're a guest of the Lakeview, after hours on a weeknight, the only thing standing between you and crime is me, Dick Piston, hotel detective. On the Friday night in question, and it was a Friday night, in case if anyone was asking, I had just returned to my office after making my 10 o'clock rounds. It was a convention season at the Lakeview Hotel, and that would mean only one thing. Conventions! Every night was something different, and tonight was just more of the same. Because it didn't matter if the attendees were traveling sales reps, or comic book enthusiasts, sci-fi nut jobs, or corporate middle wigs. They all had one thing in common. Pasty, white complexions. And hookers. I guess that's two. Every night, these ladies of the proverbial evening would roam the halls looking for stray conventioners. And the conventioners would roam the halls looking to go astray. And as any economist can tell you, under those conditions, it's only a matter of time before supply meets demand for a nightcap in the hot tub. Tonight's geeks de jure were lab rats. Research scientists gathered for the annual biotech conference, featuring late-night screenings of weird science and three-legged races you don't want to know about. They had even rented out the Hotel Lodge for a midnight symposium on genetics. So it doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell you that these dweebs know how to have a good time. A really sarcastic rocket scientist, that is. On nights like this, I like to go to my office and curl up with a good book, or a nice bottle of gin, lock all the doors and drink myself into a coma.
Piston takes out a book.
Of course, you can't drink a book, but with the right book and a few sharp blows to the head, you can achieve the same blissful state. But first, we have to lock all the doors.
There's a knock at the door.
Ugh. So if I had been quick on the deadbolt that night, maybe none of this would have happened. But as it happens, that is what happened. The door opened, and she walked into my life.
Bunny staggers into the room.
At least, I think it was her. I guess it could have been someone else that looked just like her.
Dick Piston, I need you.
Her name was Bonet, and she needed me.
My name is Concepcion de la Guerra, and I need you. I need your help.
The hot tubs were just down the hall.
I'm not one of the scientists, if that's what you think.
It's not what I think. But never mind that. How can I help you, Miss Concepcion?
Bunny slaps Piston.
Don't ever call me that.
But it's your name.
I know that. You think I don't know that?
No,
I know my own name. It's Concepcion de la Guerra. Am I right?
Right about what?
My name. Is that my name?
Yes,
I knew it. You see, I'm not as crazy as you think I am.
I never said you were crazy.
I never said you said it. I said you were thinking it. You see? And you're thinking it again. And again.
All right, but what am I supposed to call you if I can't use your real name?
I never said it was my real name.
It's not?
It is, but in case someone's listening.
In that case, what's your real name?
I told you. Wait, is that the real question or are you just playing?
Listen, lady.
I'll have you know I am no lady. I'm a countess. Or no, a duchess. The Duchess Velveeta von Volga. I'm not, though.
Listen, Duchess.
On second thought, make me a countess. A duchess might be too
The Duchess, Countess, whatever you are.
Whatever? Why all of it? Of all the impertinent, how dare you? Do you have the slightest idea to whom you are speaking?
Actually, no.
I am the Countess Conquistadora de Franco. It means conqueror of France in Spanish.
Actually, it means conqueror of Frank.
Frank? Who is Frank?
Listen, Countess.
That's Mr. Countess to you. They'll never suspect I'm a man.
So now you're a count.
Actually, I'm more of a bunny, don't you think?
I'm trying not to.
Hi, I'm Bunny, and you are? Bunny, hi, and you are? Hi, Bunny. Just Bunny, like Madonna? Okay, yeah, let's go with Bunny.
Bonet!
Hi, and you are?
You know who I am.
I know who you are, but Bunny doesn't. She's a little...
Can we please make her a little sharper than that?
Oh, good idea. She could be the smart one.
Now, Bonet!
That's Dr. Bunny.
All right, stop it! Your name isn't Bonet, it's Concepcion de la Guerra. Whether you like it or not.
Shh, Mr. Piston, what if someone heard you?
Then someone might get the idea that you are Concepcion de la Guerra and you came to me for help.
Which is not what is going on here at all. Mr. Piston, please, if they find out I'm here, I don't know what they'll do.
If who finds out you are here? Yes, but who are they?
Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't need a detective, would I?
Now we're getting somewhere. So you admit that you need a detective?
Of course, that's why I came here. I'm staying at the hotel, and you're the hotel detective. So naturally, I assumed, well, that you could recommend someone?
Recommend?
You know, a real detective.
What?
You must know someone. Maybe someone from college that you still keep in touch with.
I am a real detective.
Oh, Mr. Piston.
I am. I'm the hotel detective.
Oh, I know. But seriously, maybe one of your college roommates?
I am a detective. I'm a real detective. That's why I'm here. That's why they hired me.
All right, if you insist. But if you get us both killed, it's coming out of your tip.
Now this hurts. Not the part about the tip, although I could use the extra $1.50. No, the part about being killed. Now that, I'm afraid to die myself. I've been down that proverbial road more times than I care to remember. And that's a story for another time. No, the part that sticks in my proverbial craw is the part about getting us both killed. And by that I mean me and her. And by that I mean her. You see, if there was one black mark against me as a detective, and there certainly was not one anyway, but if there had been only one, it would have been that during my 2 previous cases I had shot and killed 2 cold-blooded murderers and 3 innocent bystanders. I don't know what kind of danger the Countess Bonet de la Guerra was in before she walked in through that door, but by coming to me, she may have very well sealed her fate. And if there's one thing no detective can stand, is a woman with a watertight fate.
Turning to Bunny.
You know, I do know someone from grad school.
No, it's okay. I'm sure you'll do fine.
No, really, here's his number.
No, honestly, I want you to handle the case.
No, really, you don't.
No, I'm sorry. I even brought it up. It was rude of me.
No, you're right. If you're not safe with me. Please take the number.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
Really, Mr. Piston, I don't know what's gotten into you. I'm completely satisfied with you on the case. I'm sure your work will be more than adequate. Well, less than adequate.
Yeah.
Well, adequate.
Adequate? Oh, all right. Just for that, I'm taking the case. But if I get us both killed, just remember who got us into this mess.
It wasn't me.
It was you.
Oh, good, that's what I thought.
Now, where were we?
Bunny slaps Piston.
You monster! How could you do this to me? No, maybe that's later. Let's see. I came in.
You need my help?
Yes, that's it. I think someone is after me.
Someone or something?
Someone.
Good. That narrows it down. Why would somebody be after you?
To brutally murder me, of course.
Murder you?
Yes, if they haven't done so already.
Well, I think we can rule that out.
We can't rule anything out, Mr. Piston. You don't know who you're dealing with here.
Oh, and who am I dealing with?
How should I know?
Then what makes you think I don't know who I'm dealing with?
Well, you don't, do you?
No, but okay, I see your point.
You see! So they could be capable of anything.
Still, I don't think it's safe to say that you haven't been murdered already.
Oh, really? Then how do you explain this?
She rips open her blouse.
My God.
Episode 2. Dial H for Hooters. Scene. Dick Piston's office. Continued. Piston and Bunny as before.
Look at the size of those implants.
No, not that. This.
She
Your
points
breast?
to her breasts.
Your breasts?
Not that. This.
She points to her breasts.
Your nipple?
No, this.
She
This.
points to her breasts.
You really lost me.
Don't you see it?
What, that freckle?
It's not a freckle. It's a mole.
Okay, it's a mole.
A pre-cancerous mole.
Are you sure about that? Have you seen a doctor?
I told you I am a doctor.
Oh, you really are a doctor.
I'm not, but I don't want to blow my cover.
So this may not be cancer?
That's doctor. This may not be cancer to you.
All right, doctor. This may come as a shock to you, but I have reason to believe that you do not have any reason to believe that this freckle poses any sort of health risk whatsoever.
Doesn't it look risky? Look at it. Look.
Bonet, I've never said this to a woman before, and I hope I never have to again, because I have to say it again. But can I please stop staring at your chest?
Request denied.
Even if you are correct, and you are in the early stages of a slow and very treatable death due to nipple cancer. You can't possibly believe that someone intentionally infected you with the disease in a cruel but highly ineffective attempt to kill you?
No, of course not. No one would believe it. That's what makes it so diabolical. With these people, anything is possible.
But isn't it also possible that there are no people, and that no people is trying to kill you at all?
I suppose it's possible. But how do you explain this?
She rip opens her blouse again.
I thought we went over this.
No, not this. This.
She points at her breast.
And this.
She points at the other one.
Your implants?
I don't have implants.
My God, those are real?
No, they're implants.
You don't have implants.
I know.
I think one of us should go out and come back in again.
Don't you see? I'm not supposed to have these.
Then how do you explain that you have them?
That's just it. I can't explain it. I'm simply a college student. I stopped by the student clinic this week for some allergy medicine. They gave me 2 antihistamine, which made me drowsy, and when I woke up, I had these.
Backstage passes to every Stones concert? And what did your doctor have to say?
Are you kidding? I didn't stick around to ask. I got out of there as fast as I could.
I guess that's understandable.
I'm a student. I can't afford this. What if they expect me to pay for these? And I'm not giving them back. They can have my implants when they pry them from my cold dead bra.
And this is the reason you believe your life is in danger?
Yes, are you kidding? There are people who would kill for breasts like these. Most of them women, but it's the men I'm really afraid of.
Still, as a motive for murder, it seems pretty floppy. I'm sorry, flimsy.
Well, I don't know what else it could be. I don't have any enemies, and I don't know any football players.
I think we're still overlooking the possibility that no one is trying to kill you, and that you're just a wacko.
That would explain everything. Well, everything but the dead girl.
That's right. What?
The one upstairs in the room, lying face down in a pool of her own blood. I thought they thought she was me and killed her by mistake.
Wait.
But you seem to think it was fake blood, and this is all part of some bizarre, elaborate hoax to get me to think she was dead. So I would suspect someone was trying to kill me, so I would panic and come running into you for help, so you would ask me why I needed your help, so I would explain why, and you wouldn't believe me, so I would show you my breast, and oh my God.
She slaps Piston.
You beast! You monster! How could you do this to me? How? I trusted you, and this is what I get in return? Betrayal and degradation, shame and humiliation, defilement and oglement. Well, is it? Is it?
No!
Oh, well, there goes my theory.
Let's get back to the girl. You say she was dead?
I'd like to think so.
When was this, and where?
Just now on the floor.
Yes, but where was the floor?
It's under the room, Mr. Piston.
And the room is?
Up on the 10th floor, room 1017, but she wouldn't be there now.
Why not?
Unless she's dead, then she's probably still there.
Okay, I'm gonna go check it out. You wait right here.
But I'm coming with you.
But you're not. I won't take any chances with your safety. Stay here, I'll be right back.
Mr. Piston, wait. before you go.
She rips open her shirt and flashes him one more time.
For luck.
Piston turns to the audience.
How could I leave at a moment like that? How could I walk out that door, down the hall, and up 10 flights of stairs?
He crosses the center. He's walking a little funny.
It wasn't going to be easy, especially the 10 flights of stairs. That's going to be the hard part. Pardon for the proverbial pun. But Bonet was telling the truth. Was her life really in danger? Was someone trying to kill her? And had they already succeeded in killing the mysterious woman who lies dead on the floor of room 1017? These were the questions which did not have my fullest attention at this particular moment. But what about these mysterious implants? Had she really been the unwilling victim of a forced augmentation? Or had she in fact knowingly undergone the operation which had turned her torso into a source of ceaseless fascination? No woman should have to mutilate her body to gain the approval in men's eyes, but God bless them when they do. Huh? Sorry, that just slipped out. No. There was definitely one thing about Concepcion de la Guerra that I couldn't get out of my proverbial head. Well, 2 if you count them separately. And that's why the next stop in this investigation is not going to be room 1017.
Piston rushes out. Episode 3. Room without a clue. Scene. Room 1017. Piston bursts in.
Room 1017, the scene of the crime. Yes, I know I said before, but there are certain things a detective doesn't share with even his closest associates, and a cold shower is one of them. So just forget it, okay? Forget it! Now, where was I? Yes. Relieved and refreshed, and still a bit damp, I made my way to room 1017, the scene of the crime. It was exactly as Bonet had described it, but without the body, the pool of blood, or any sign of foul play. The room was clean. Too clean. Way too clean. Almost as if...
Bunny enters from the next room with a bucket and a mop.
What are you doing here?
Me? What are you doing here?
This is my room.
Yes, but you're supposed to be in my office. It isn't safe here.
And it's safe in your office?
Well, there's not a murderer on the loose in my office.
Are you calling me a murderer?
No, of course not.
Oh, good.
But you could be the next victim.
Wait, so you're the murderer?
No, I'm the detective.
Detective? What are you doing here?
You asked me to come here.
Oh no, there must be some mistake. I probably meant to invite your wife or your sister.
I don't have a wife, and my sister is dead.
Dead? Hardly! Missing, perhaps. But it's a little premature to presume that she's dead.
Maybe, but she's been missing for 15 years. Of leukemia.
Oh, I must be thinking of someone else then. Let me see your invitation.
What's an invitation?
The invitation. You said you were invited?
Well, yes, but, not formally.
You don't have an invitation? You're not here for the bridal shower?
Bridal shower? No, I'm here for the dead body.
Dead body? What dead body? There's no dead body. Not here, there's not.
No, there's not. Nor is there any trace of evidence that there ever was a dead body here.
Thank you.
Which raises the question, what's with the mop?
Guilty pause.
I know. The shower. The bridal shower. I wanted the place to look nice for the ladies.
I see.
A knock at the door. Bunny doesn't go to answer it.
That must be them now.
Who?
Another knock at the door. Bunny still doesn't move.
The ladies?
Oh, no, that's probably come back in 15 minutes! Just housekeeping.
But you just cleaned the place.
Tell me about it.
And you want the housekeeping to come back in 15 minutes?
Well, to check my work.
I see. So there's nobody here.
No, of course not.
And there never was.
No, psst, how silly. A body at a bridal shower? What could be more ridiculous?
I can think of one thing.
What's that?
Your behavior for the last 15 minutes.
You've been watching me for 15 minutes?
You've been kind of hard to miss.
Damn it. All right, detective. You got me. I'll come quietly.
You can come as loudly as you want because you're not going anywhere.
I'm not?
Not until I get some answers.
Oh, well, really, there's nothing to tell. It was self-defense, of course.
Self-defense? Against who?
The dead girl. She was all over me.
Wait, what dead girl?
The one that was lying here on the floor.
There was a dead girl on the floor?
I thought we established that.
No, that's what I'm trying to establish. That's why I came.
So you just got here.
Yes.
Okay, you gotta get your story straight, detective.
Okay. Is there or is there not a dead girl?
No,
Then why do you keep saying there is?
I have never said any such thing.
You just did say such a thing.
Okay, one time.
All right. What's going on here, doctor?
Doctor? Who told you I was a doctor?
You did.
I did?
You did.
Little bitch.
I said you.
Yes, of course. I must have misheard you, and I suppose the reason you're here is because I told you about the body.
Yes, you did.
Damn her.
I said you again.
My mistake. Well, I suppose it's time for me to come clean then.
If it's not too much to ask.
When I told you about the body before, that was a prank, a bridal prank.
A prank.
Yes! You wouldn't know this being a non-female, but during the premarital euphoria, a young bride-to-be experiences many mixed emotions. Her feelings seem to be playing tricks on her, and she in turn can become quite mischievous herself. Hence the tradition of the bridal shower, during which the bride showers her friends with pranks. In fact, I was just about to put this bucket over the door when you came in.
Pranks.
Yes, and God help the helpless detective who stumbles on the scene of a bridal shenanigans. The situation can become quite impish.
You expect me to believe that?
No, in fact, I don't expect you to believe anything I tell you for the rest of the day. You see, now you don't know who to trust.
You're right about that.
Oh, excellent. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get ready. Grease the doorknobs, that kind of thing. I apologize for the chicanery. It won't happen again. Or, no, it will happen again. Which is why you should try to stay as far away from me as possible.
It'll be my pleasure.
Good. One more thing before you go, detective, if you don't mind my asking. When I told you about that body, what exactly was I wearing?
Piston stares at her chest for a long time, trying to remember.
You know, I don't remember much about the outfit.
Why not?
She notices Piston is staring at.
My God. I showed you my chest, didn't I? That little whore. So that's what this is all about. You didn't come here to investigate a murder. You came here to check out my tits.
Actually, no, I'm here for the murder.
But the tits made you do it, didn't they? Admit it. I'll never be rid of you now. Oh, you men are all alike. You'll believe the most preposterous lies if there's nipples at the end of them. All right, come with me. I'm putting an end to this right now.
Bunny starts towards the bedroom.
Where are you going?
I'm going to show you something that will convince you once and for all that everything I have ever told you was a lie.
She exits into the bedroom. Piston turns to the audience.
What could she possibly show me that would convince me that no crime had been committed here? How do you unprove a lie? How do you corroborate a lack of evidence? And how do you...
During Piston's monologue, Bunny's clothing starts to be tossed out the room, one item at a time, until she apparently is naked in the next room.
You know, if you don't mind, I think we should continue this discussion in the next room. You wait here.
Piston exits the bedroom. The front door opens as Gretel walks in. She looks around at the empty room. She looks at the room number on the door. She looks at the room number on her invitation. She shrugs and goes back out. Piston comes back in, looking a bit disheveled.
10 minutes later, my suspicions were satisfied. Twice! My doubts dispelled, my qualms and misgivings repeatedly licked and sucked. I was at least entirely convinced of Dr. Bonet's complete innocence. Well, maybe not her innocence per se, but certainly her complete lack of not being guilty of whatever it is that she seems to think that she did, which I now have reasons to believe that she may not have done at all, even if that's exactly how it looks. Normally, I'm not this gullible, but normally I'm not presented with such a compelling body of evidence. Besides, when the alleged victim of an alleged crime withdraws the allegations, a detective's hands are proverbial tied, and then he's spanked. So, after a quick investigation of cigarettes and another quick investigation, there was nothing left for me to do but go back to my office and bask in the afterglow of a job well done.
Scene, Piston's office. Piston returns to his office.
Returning to my office, I soon discovered what the...
Bunny is waiting for him. Episode 4. Case of the Missing Nibbles. Scene, Piston's office continued. Piston Bunny, as before.
Well,
Well, hello.
how did it go?
Oh, very well, thank you. How was it for you?
How was what?
Oh, God.
What we've been doing for the last 10 minutes?
Oh, that. Well, I don't know about you, but I was bored out of my mind.
You were bored?
Well, yes, you could have at least given me a magazine or something.
What?
But I understand you were very busy. You probably had a lot on your mind.
Well, yes, but you wanted a magazine?
Well, yes, or newspaper. It's the least you could do.
I don't know what you're used to, but I was doing quite a bit of doing as it was.
Oh, I know. I'm not criticizing, but think how I must feel. You get to do all of this exciting stuff, and I'm totally in the dark the whole time. I don't know what you're doing. I'm not sure what's going on. It's nerve-wracking, and all I can do is pray the whole ordeal will be over soon so I can pack up and go home.
Ordeal?
Well, yes, this has been very upsetting for me, Mr. Piston.
Jeez, I had no idea. You should have said something.
No, it's not a big deal. Just something for you to think about next time.
If it was that bad, I don't think there's going to be a next time.
I'm not saying it was bad, just not very interesting. But what can you expect? I discovered a dead body today. It's not like anything's going to top that.
No, you didn't. There wasn't a dead body.
Are you sure? Did you check everywhere?
You told me that there wasn't a dead body.
When did I do that?
Right before we had sex.
We had sex? Where was I?
On top mostly. You don't remember?
My God, no! I must have blacked out. The cancer must have spread to my brain.
You don't have cancer.
Please, Mr. Piston, don't shout. This is all too much for me. The dead girl, the cancer, you having sex with me while I was unconscious?
Whoa, you weren't unconscious. You didn't have cancer. And there isn't any dead girl.
Oh, there was a dead girl. I remember that part quite vividly. The sex I'm still a little fuzzy on.
There was sex. There was sex.
No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't.
And then how do you explain this?
Piston rips open his shirt.
Oh, Mr. Piston, you're covered in hickeys!
Yes, and so are you.
Oh no!
She rips open her shirt. Her expression of horror turns into one of triumph as she shows Piston.
Aha! Read 'em and weep.
I don't understand. There's not a mark on you.
That's right, Buster. Which can mean only one thing. That there is a dead girl up in that hotel room, but you couldn't find her. And rather than admit your mistake, you gave yourself a bunch of hickeys and made up this cockamamie story about having subliminal sex with me so that I would forget about hiring a real detective and take off my shirt again. Oh my God, and it worked. You beast! You monster! How can you do this to me? How? I trusted you and you betrayed me. I placed my life in your hands and you groped and fondled it. I bared my soul to you, but you weren't even looking at my soul, were you?
Okay, that's not what happened.
Oh, it's not? Darn, I'm 0 for 2.
Piston turns to the audience.
She was right about one thing. If we didn't have sex just now, then maybe there was a body in the room 1017 and I missed it somehow. It was clear that I couldn't trust the proof of my own eyes. Now, when the proof of my other parts was giving me conflicting testimony, and I couldn't trust Bonet either. Wasn't it Bonet herself who had asked me? No, pleaded with me. No, got down on her knees and begged me not to believe another word she said. And begged in this case is a euphemism. No, the only way I was going to get to the heart of this proverbial matter was to go back up to room 1017 and start checking for a pulse.
Where are you going?
Upstairs to look for a pulse.
Okay, I'll wait here.
No, this time you're coming with me.
Piston ushers Bunny out the door. Then he turns to the audience.
After what I'd just been through, I wasn't about to let Bonet out of my sight again. Not that I thought she was in any danger. It's just, well, look at her. She's hot. I followed her up the stairs and down the hall to the empty room. Then I backed slowly into the room. Eventually, I had turned around, though when I did, I found myself in room 1017, the scene of the crime. If you could call what happened there a crime.
Scene. Room 1017. Bunny comes in.
Does this bring back any memories, Doctor?
Yes, I told you this is where I found the body.
All right. As I see it, the only way we're going to find out what really happened here is to go over everything step by step. Now, I was standing right about here, and you were walking towards the bedroom. You may have been unbuttoning your blouse as you went. I don't remember for sure. Do whatever feels natural.
Wait, was that the first thing that happened? Didn't you at least look for the body first?
Well, yes, but there wasn't one. And then you started walking towards the bedroom.
But if we're reenacting everything from the beginning, shouldn't we reenact everything from the beginning?
Well, sure, or we could gloss over all the beginning and skip right to the important stuff.
I'm sorry, Mr. Piston, but if you expect me to have sex with you, I'm going to have to insist on historical accuracy.
While they are arguing, Gretel staggers into the room and falls dead on the floor behind them, a knife in her back.
All right, have it your way. So I come in, I looked for the body.
He sees the body.
Oh, damn.
Bunny screams.
Ah! How did that get here?
Bunny screams.
Ah! I swear that wasn't here before.
Bunny screams.
Bonet!
Ah!
Piston slaps her to stop screaming. She stops screaming and slaps him back. She lunges at his throat and starts choking him. She continues strangling Piston until he falls on the ground and goes limp. Bunny stands back up, calmer now, but a little embarrassed by this turn of events.
Oh my.
Now she has two bodies. She thinks about it for a moment, and then she goes out and comes back in with a glass of water. She pours it on Piston. He sputters awake.
What the?
Sorry about that.
You nearly killed me.
Yeah, maybe don't slap me next time.
The body, it's back.
So maybe we didn't have sex, huh?
You don't understand. This wasn't here before, and it wasn't here when we came in.
Or maybe it was, and you were blinded by lack of sex.
All right.
So, who do you think she is?
I don't know. Do you recognize her?
Not from behind, though her ass looks very familiar.
I'm going to turn her over. I want you to tell me if you ever seen this woman before.
He does. Bunny screams.
Ah!
You know her?
Yes! Yes, it's me!
Episode 5. The Girl with Bunny's Ass. Scene, room 1017. Continued. Bunny and Piston as before.
It's who?
She looks exactly like me.
She doesn't look anything like you.
I knew I'd seen that ass before.
She looks nothing like you.
No, because of the implants and the lipo, but the face. Look at the face. It's like looking in a mirror.
When's the last time you looked in a mirror?
Is that a crack about my age?
No, it's here.
No.
She runs out of the room.
No.
Piston turns to the audience.
Why didn't I go after her? Why am I standing here talking to you when I should be standing out there trying to catch Bonet before she does something crazy? Maybe because I have a job to do. Maybe because counseling psychotics isn't my calling in life. But this is. And maybe because good riddance. Maybe because I'd rather spend the night with a rotting corpse any day than with a woman who just tried to strangle me. But there was one thing that made me want to throw caution to the proverbial wind and follow Bonet out that door and down the hall and through the fiery pits of hell itself if necessary. 2 if you count them separately.
Piston considers his options.
Ah, fuck it.
He goes out after her. After a beat, Bunny enters from the bedroom and drags Gretel's body out of the room. Scene, Piston's office. Enter Piston.
I ran out the door and down the hall, but it was too late. She was gone. Apparently, I took too long talking to you. Bonet was fast for a top-heavy woman, but I was fast where it mattered. Up here. I knew there was only so many places she could go without leaving the hotel. And if she did leave the hotel, well, let's just say she didn't, okay? I had to put my proverbial self in her shoes. Had to ask myself, where would I go if I were a beautiful but frightened young woman who had just discovered a dead body? Where did I go the last time I found one? Straight to see me, Dick Piston, hotel detective. I hurry to my office expecting to find her there waiting for me.
Piston rushes into his office.
Instead, I found her waiting there for me.
Piston finds Gretel, the dead woman alive, waiting for him in his office.
Dick Piston! Are you Dick Piston, hotel detective?
That depends. Are you a vengeful spirit? Come back to haunt me for not finding your killer?
No,
Never mind.
What?
Never mind. That's me, Dick Piston, hotel detective.
Mr. Piston, I need your help. I think someone's trying to kill me.
They're not doing a very good job of it.
No, What's that supposed to mean?
It means you got a lot of nerve showing up here alive after I just left you face down in a pool of your own blood. Or no, face up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but I do, and that's the kind of a first here, so bear with me. This is another one of your bridal shower pranks, isn't it? You pretend you're dead, then you'll show up here to hire me to find your killer, and next thing I know, I'm running back and forth to room 1017, having a wild semi-consensual sex with a suite full of mischievous bachelorettes. Well, count me in.
You know about the bridal shower in room 1017?
That's right.
But how?
I heard it from the hotel's proverbial mouth. The bride herself.
You know the doctor?
That's right, I know Dr. Bonet.
Doctor who?
Maybe you know her as the Countess Conquistadora de Franco.
No.
Or by her real name, Concepcion de la Guerra.
Concepcion is here at the hotel? Then I was right. She means to kill her. She means to kill us all. Well, not you, but me, and Magda and Chloe, and anyone else who gets in her way. Which I guess means you. I knew that bridal shower story sounded fishy. The doctor and I were never that close. But Concepcion? She hardly knew her.
You make it sound like Bonet and the doctor were two different people.
Who's Bonet?
Okay, 3 different people.
Why didn't I see it before? Nobody invites a total stranger to a bridal shower unless they want them dead, or they want presents from them.
Bunny bursts in, brandishing a gun.
Aha! I knew I'd find me here.
Gretel pulls out her own gun.
Piston, look out!
All right, I don't know who the hell you are, but you've got my face and I want it back. And my ass. But I'm keeping the tits.
I don't know who the hell you are, but who the hell are you?
I asked you first.
Ladies, let's put the guns down and discuss this like normal, rational people who have hopefully taken their medication today.
No way, Piston. She's the one who's trying to kill me.
Nuh-uh, you're the one who's trying to kill me!
Not if you kill me first.
Is that a threat?
No, now, nobody's threatening anyone. Look, I've got a gun too, and I'm gonna put mine on the floor.
Piston takes out his own gun and carefully places it on the floor. While he's bent over, Bunny and Gretel open fire, shooting each other repeatedly. They both fall dead. Piston looks at their bodies.
Well, I guess that's killing 2 proverbial birds with 1 exchange of gunfire. And that was the last time I ever saw Bonet. Just Bonet MD alive. Which I guess stands the reason. But this other woman, I didn't see much of her after that either. And as any good detective knows, when your clients and your suspects are both dead, and no one is left standing, it's time to call it a night and go home. Case closed, move along. But I was still standing, and I wasn't going anywhere, except back upstairs to room 1017.
Episode 6. The Inoperable Truth.
Room 1017, the scene of the crime. Well, unless you count the double homicide in my office as a crime, which technically, I guess it is, so never mind. I guess this is another room. Just another empty hotel room with no body, no blood, and as I should have suspected, no Bonet.
Enter Bunny and Gretel with mops and buckets.
Piston.
Bonet?
Who's Bonet?
Quiet, let me handle this. So, Piston, back for more, eh?
If you think you can buy me off with sexual favors again, you're so wrong.
Bunny rips open her shirt.
And I don't want to be right.
Nancy, my God! You're covered in hickeys.
Nancy? Who's Nancy?
Shut up, you fool.
You're not Bonet.
Who's
I
Bonet?
said shut up.
You're the woman I had sex with.
Of course I am. I never denied it.
Yes, you did. 20 minutes ago in my office. Right before we came up here and found you dead. Or so it seemed.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Yes, and so can beautiful but deceptive women. Why didn't I see this before? The unexplained disappearances, the unexplained reappearances, the mysterious love bites that seem to come and go as they please. It all makes perfect sense. Now, the 2 of you are twins! Identical twins!
Except that we don't look anything alike.
Not you and you. You and them! The woman I knew as Bonet is your twin sister, and the woman I knew as the woman I didn't quite catch her name is yours!
I don't have twin sister.
No, you have a triplet sister. The woman shot dead in my office, and the other woman stabbed to death in this very room not 10 minutes ago. All related. Were related. And the same goes for you and the other one of the two women in my office who shot each other to death right before I came up here and found the two of you alive and not dead like you would be if there were only one of you a piece.
I thought you said it made perfect sense.
Figure of speech. But one thing is perfectly clear. Something completely incomprehensible is happening here.
We have to do something. He's on to us. In a vague, unsubstantiated way.
He's a little bit onto us, but not enough to matter.
But he knows about the killings. That alone could cause a serious setback. If word of this gets out, we could be frowned upon. Or worse, it could affect our standing in the community and our fundraising efforts.
Still, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
You realize I just heard everything you just said.
That,
They turn to Piston and smile.
That, Mr. Piston, is because we have nothing to hide.
Except your involvement in 3 cold-blooded sister-cides.
But you yourself are a witness that we were not directly responsible for the deaths of the 2 women in your office. And as for whoever you saw up here in the room before, that, well, she wasn't much of a person.
That's your defense? She wasn't much of a person?
What are you doing? You're going to tell him everything.
Shut up and let me handle this.
I hear you when you do that.
I repeat, we have nothing to hide. I realize how this must look, detective. Speaking ill of the dead shortly after killing our own sisters. I can only imagine what you must think of me now.
You can stop imagining because I'll spell it out for you. S-E-X. Oh, whoops. Did I spell sex? Let me try this again. S-E-X. I did it again, didn't I?
I can see that this is a confusing time for you, but it's really quite simple. You see, the women you believe to be our sisters are in fact not our sisters, I'm sorry to say.
Apology accepted. Because there are your sisters. Unless, of course, you've got evil robot clones.
Damn it! Now he knows everything.
They were robots?
No, they were clones. But robots are a good idea.
Yes, I wish we'd thought of that.
Clones?
Clones.
Clones?
Clones.
You'll forgive me if I find that hard to believe.
All right, but don't let it happen again.
You're trying to tell me those were clones?
I've already succeeded in telling you that they were clones. Now we're moving on. You see, my colleague and I are both cutting-edge genetic researchers in town for the annual biotech conference.
Actually, you're my colleague.
We recently made a breakthrough discovery which allowed us to create life-size human clones of ourselves, thanks in part to funding from large corporate sponsors and a generous grant from the National Endowment for the Arts.
They were so relieved their money wasn't going to more theaters.
And tonight, we were finally prepared to present our findings at the convention being held here at the Lakeview Hotel.
Isn't it going to put a crimp in your plans now that your findings are dead?
Yes, unfortunately, there was a slight flaw in the cloning process.
Yes, the clones weren't bulletproof.
No, the clones were insane.
Insane?
Crazy.
Looney Tunes.
Something in the cloning process destabilizes their minds, making them mentally unstable, and not in a good way.
The clone you met, Abune, was both paranoid and homicidal, as you may have noticed, and the other woman was a kleptomaniac.
And the one I saw up here? The one that looks like you?
Sex with animals.
Yes.
Total dog fucker. And suicidal.
So you see, killing them, I don't want to say kill, Massacring. No, that's not it either. Well, anyway, slaughtering them was the only humane thing to do.
But this woman was stabbed repeatedly.
Humane in a research scientist kind of a way. I didn't say it wasn't painful.
Oh, so let me get this straight. The two of you, working together, invented a cloning process?
Actually, we invented it separately, but we decided to work together now and share credit, right?
Whatever.
You invented a process so fatally flawed that when you tested it on yourselves, the clones became so violently suicidal that they checked into a hotel and brutally murdered each other?
Well, we invited them to the hotel.
It was the only way we could get them all in one place.
And you think that makes it okay?
Right.
Well, your story is very touching, but where I come from, it's still murder.
Oh, you're from Europe?
No.
Asia?
No.
Somewhere in the Middle East?
No. I'm from right here in the United States.
Oh, in that case, you're mistaken. Where you come from, it's not murder at all, because in this country, life begins at birth. But these clones were generated in a genetic incubator.
Kind of like fax machines, only gooier.
Hence, they were never actually born, so they were never technically alive, so they cannot legally be killed.
Yes, but morally, ethically.
Oh no, you're on even shakier ground there, Detective. According to the Catholic Church, these clones are an abomination and should be killed.
The sooner the better, in fact. So you see, legally, we can't be held responsible for killing them. And morally, we had a responsibility to kill them. So there's really nothing you can do here, Detective.
If you think I'm just going to let you walk out of here, you're mistaken.
And if you think we're mistaken, you're mistaken. You see, Mr. Piston, we could spend all night discussing the moral, legal, and ethical ramifications of our actions, but the ramifications of your actions are quite clear.
My actions?
That's right. If you don't step aside,
She rips open her shirt.
I'm taking these to the police. I'm sure any forensic orthodontist will be able to identify these bite marks. Bite marks left by you, Dick Piston, hotel detective. I'll simply tell the police that you tried to eat me and have you arrested for assault and bitery.
Eatery.
Whatever. The case will be thrown out, of course, because there is no such thing. But not before the story gets out to all the newspapers and you'll be finished as a detective. Who wants a man-eating dick on their case?
A flesh-ingesting investigator?
A cannibal PI?
Nobody, that's who.
Now, if you don't mind, we have a presentation to give.
Bunny and Gretel walk out.
What was it about this case that didn't sit right with me? Was it that two cold-blooded killers were about to walk out of that door and into the open arms of the scientific community while their victims lay rotting in a dumpster behind the hotel? Or was it that I wasted a perfectly good Friday night chasing full-figured clones around the hotel instead of lying passed out in my office with a good book and a slight concussion? Or the fact that 3 people were dead, possibly more, and I hadn't killed any of them? No. It's definitely the first one. The one where the killers walk and I couldn't do anything about it to stop them. I don't know about you, but there's just something I can't stand about unfinished business. Maybe it's the business about being unfinished. Or maybe...
He abruptly dashes out of the room without finishing his sentence. Episode 7. Cosmetic Perjury. Scene: the Lakeview Lounge. Enter Piston.
Sorry to run out on you like that, but it occurred to me that there was still one thing about this case that bothered me. 2, if you count them separately. And the only one way I was going to get unbothered was to be at that symposium when the clone slayers made their presentation. So that's what brought me here to the Lakeview Lounge, my old nemesis. In any other hotel, this room might have been a haven for loungy lounge acts, washed up stand-ups, but for me, a trip to the lounge was like a visit with an old friend. An old friend who's serving time in Gillette for hacking up his girlfriend and setting fire to their trailer home. I hadn't met a murderer yet who wasn't somehow connected to this room. So needless to say, the moment I walked through that door, I knew the proverbial fan was about to hit the ceiling.
Bunny and Gretel enter the podium on the stage of the Lakeview Lounge.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and corporate guests of the Conference on Human Genetics. Thank you all for coming, especially the corporate guests. Thank you. I am Dr. Nancy Pants of the world-famous Tuck Institute, and this is my associate, Dr. Gretel Proctor from the Candela Clinic.
Excuse me, I'd like to point out that you're my associate.
Whatever, A cup.
No, not whatever. This was my idea and I agreed to share credit on the invention.
All right already. Yes, it's true. I have agreed to share credit with my associate in this research. You see, we are both very pleased tonight to announce that the two of us, working separately at first, but now together at last, have finally perfected what we like to call human cloning.
Well, nearly perfected.
But very close.
Very.
As a matter of fact, what my assistant and I have done
Associate.
is nothing less than clone ourselves.
Ooh, wow.
Now, I know what you're thinking. That's impossible. This research is years ahead of its time. If what she says is true, they'll be given millions upon millions of dollars in research grants that might otherwise have gone to less deserving scientists. I like the way you think. Oh, but now you're thinking, wait a minute. Where's the proof? If they have indeed perfected this so-called process, shouldn't there be evidence, documentation, maybe even a clone or two? Well, in fact, there is. And it's right here in my pocket.
The evidence, not the clone.
Yes, the evidence.
She takes out a bunch of Polaroid photos.
These Polaroids.
She hands the photos to Gretel.
Dr. Proctor, will you do the honors?
Gretel goes to the front of the stage to show the photos.
This is Dr. Pants. And this is Dr. Pants's clone. She answers to Bunny.
You'll notice that Bunny is holding a copy of the Sunday paper, so you know these pictures were taken sometime this week. And here's another clone, Helga, and this is Misha, and here's Amy Lynn.
And these are my clones, Magda, Chloe, Taylor, and Madison.
Now, I know what you're thinking. If these are really clones, then why aren't there any pictures of two of them together? Well,
She has no answer for that.
okay, well, first of all, somebody had to hold the camera.
You know, I probably could have held the camera for you and you could have...
Oh, now, who's got all the bright ideas?
I thought of the newspaper.
Ha!
She wanted to use a wall calendar and circle the date.
Now I know what you're thinking.
I think what we're thinking is, if those are really your clones, then why aren't they here?
Piston!
What is he doing here?
Shut up, you fool. Let me handle this. Well, if it isn't Mr. Piston, the hotel detective. Let's all give him a big round of applause, shall we? Mr. Piston, if he knows what's good for him, is here to testify that he himself has seen and experienced these clones firsthand.
Threatening Mr. Piston with her breasts.
Don't make me use these, Piston.
Piston steps up to the podium. He picks out 3 of the photos.
Yes, I can confirm the existence of this woman, and this one, and this one. They all exist, and they're all dead.
Oh my.
Oh my, well, and that brings us to the bad news portion of our presentation. You see, Dr. Proctor and I greatly appreciate the hundreds of thousands of dollars that you've already given each of us in research grants over the years. But the initial cloning process, however successful, was also, however, slightly flawed.
But barely.
Just a smidge.
You'd hardly notice.
So due to a few minor psychotic episodes, Bunny and the others had to be, I don't want to say killed per se, but...
Dismembered? Disfigured? Disemboweled?
No, dispensed with.
Ooh, good word.
Yes, Bunny and the others had to be put to sleep.
Like kitty cats.
But you'll be happy to know that they all died peacefully of self-inflicted wounds.
Now, we admit that this is a tiny setback, but now that the two of us are working together, we should have no trouble solving these minor problems and putting modern science back on track. And all we're asking from you is...
$1 billion! That's right, folks. For the low, low price of $1 billion in ongoing research outlays, you could own your very own piece of a bazillion-dollar industry.
A gazillion bazillion.
At least. And if you act now, we'll throw in your very own personal clone of me.
Now, how much would you pay?
But wait, there's more.
Excuse me.
Not now, Piston.
I have a question.
We'll get to you in a minute.
I think your investors will want to hear this.
All right. Give it up, Piston. Nobody cares about the murdered clones, all right? That's right. I said murdered. The clones were getting sassy, so we whacked them. Anybody have a problem with that? No, I didn't think so.
Actually, that's not what I was going to ask.
Oh. Well, forget I mentioned it then.
In fact, I think I can prove once and for all that no clones were harmed in the making of this commercial.
Ooh, this ought to be good. Go on, Piston.
I just need you to answer one question first. The same question that has been on the minds of every man in this room from the moment you first came in, and every 10th woman.
What is it, Piston?
Are those real?
Of course they're real. 100% natural, but you already know that.
Yes, they have the look, feel, taste, and consistency of nature's own.
Now, how much would you pay?
But Boone had implants.
Uh-oh.
Why would a clone need implants? Unless, of course, she was not a clone.
Bunny and Gretel look nervous. Suddenly, Gretel turns on Bunny.
You! How could you? I knew you were a fake.
I wouldn't be talking, Doctor. I'd be willing to bet my proverbial farm that your clones aren't the genuine article either. In fact, the Tuck Institute, the Candela Clinic, aren't those world-famous cosmetic centers? You're not geneticists, you're plastic surgeons. And you're working together to blink these people out of billions of research dollars that might have been better spent on clone sheep, goats, monkeys, or a dinosaur theme park.
This is all your fault. You and your enormous, perfect breasts. If it weren't for them, we would have gotten away with it.
Me? How can you blame my boobs when this is all because of you and your insipid Concepcion de la Guerra?
How is this Boone's fault?
Oh, she's right. It's true. You see, when I first invented the lipocloning process, it was clear that I'd found a way to duplicate a subject's body, but not her mind. At the time, I had just been fired from my last plastic surgery job for refusing to perform unnecessary rhinoplasties on women with perfect noses but low self-esteem, and had been relegated to testing acne medicine at a local community college. There I met a ditzy grad student named Concepcion de la Guerra, who had volunteered for a clinical study, even though she had perfect skin. Staring into her vacant eyes, it suddenly occurred to me that I could perform corrective surgery on myself and a handful of my most trusted assistants to make us look exactly like Concepcion. We would then memorize her biographical information from the school records, and the cloning would be complete. Any one of us could pass ourselves off as Concepcion de la Guerra simply by giggling a lot and bumping into things. Concepcion, of course, knew nothing about this. We needed her to just be herself in case one of us was ever asked to take a lie detector test. Everything was going according to plan. We had made reservations to appear at the convention, and then one day Concepcion vanished without a trace.
I see.
Apparently, being a poor college student, she had volunteered for an allergy study. That's where she met Dr. Pants.
Yes, I was working undercover as a sneezologist.
Allergist, you idiot.
An allergist, yes. You see, I too was an incompetent cosmetic surgeon.
I am not incompetent.
And, like Dr. Proctor, I had come to the conclusion that even a substandard plasmatologist could become a well-respected radical geneticist simply by falsifying cloning experiments using basic aesthetic surgical techniques and unsuspecting college students.
So you're a clone of one of your students too?
No, of course not. Are you kidding? These are real. I wasn't about to cut them off so I could look like a flat-chested college chick.
I am not flat-chested.
Those socks aren't fooling anybody, sister.
Why,
So I developed the reverse process.
You were kidnapping students and transforming them to look like you?
That's right, it was a win-win situation.
But that still doesn't solve the problem of the matched minds, doesn't it?
No, but I had that worked out. I was going to lobotomize them later and say something had happened to their brains or something.
That's outrageous.
No, Piston. What's outrageous is the amount of money large corporations are willing to spend on a cloning process that almost works. The plan was foolproof.
Foolproof means it couldn't go wrong, you moron.
Yes, it did go wrong, didn't it? Because when you recreated Concepcion in your own image, you hadn't anticipated her reaction.
I thought I had. There were no mirrors in the recovery room. She couldn't possibly have known what she looked like.
Unless, of course, she looked down.
That's right. When Concepcion woke up with my breasts, it was too much for her to handle. She freaked out and bolted. I was about to go after her when she walked in.
Yes, my assistants and I had been scouring the campus looking for Concepcion. I stopped by the allergy clinic on a hunch because I remembered that she had suffered from the sniffles.
As soon as she walked in, looking like Concepcion used to look, I knew someone else had developed a phony cloning process. And I knew that once she found Concepcion, she would be able to figure out what I had done and expose me.
And I knew that if I exposed her, then she tried to present Concepcion at the convention, she would expose me.
There was only one thing for us to do. Team up and share the credit. Well, two things. We also had to dispose of the clones. They knew too much.
We came up with a plan. A bridal shower.
No woman can resist.
We pretended to meet and fall in love the next day at a faculty meeting. I proposed, she accepted, and we immediately sent out the bridal invitations to my assistants and her students, telling them to meet us here this weekend and bring gifts. All we had to do after that was wait and pick them off one by one as they arrived.
But then you showed up and spoiled everything.
Yes, well, that all makes sense. But there's still one thing I don't understand. This seems like an awful lot of unsolicited self-incrimination for someone who... Okay.
Gretel pulls out a gun.
Okay, never mind. I get it now.
You were on to us, Piston. Even without our confessions, you would have figured it out eventually. Years from now, probably, but you would have figured it out. And for that, I'm afraid you have to die. And all of them. I think we can trust you to keep this matter completely confidential when you're completely dead. Fire away, Doctor.
Gretel points the gun at Piston, then at the audience, then at Piston again. But she can't bring herself to shoot.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
You can. You're just not trying.
No. The madness has got to end.
No, the madness has got to keep going. Shoot them.
No.
Yes. Don't make me come over there.
No, I won't. I won't do it. I won't kill 4 or 5 relatively innocent people for $1 billion paycheck.
And you call yourself a doctor? Give me that.
She grabs the gun. They wrestle for it. And it goes off several times. Bunny falls to the ground, shot repeatedly, the gun still in her hand.
Oh, are you okay?
With a dying breath, Bunny shoots Gretel almost repeatedly. Gretel falls dead. Piston turns to the audience.
It's a natural in a situation like this to ask yourself, what could I have done to avert this tragedy? How might I have acted differently to avoid all this bloodshed and needless loss of life? Is there any way I could have intervened in these events to prevent them from happening? Or at least to keep things from coming to quite such a catastrophic conclusion?
Piston considers the 2 dead women.
Nope, I don't think so. Some things are just meant to be. Apparently human cloning isn't one of those things. At least, not tonight. Not on my watch, but soon. Very soon. But that is a story for another time. A story you're not going to believe. I wouldn't believe it myself, but it happened to me.
Piston takes out a Polaroid photo of himself holding a copy of Sunday's newspaper.
Dick Piston, Hotel Detective!
The end. Guess we'll take a brief intermission. tell me when. All right. We're back to more Chronicles of Dick Piston, Hotel Detective. I'm eating pretzels. All right. Prognosis. Episode 1. Pleasure. Hello. Scene, Dick Piston's office. Enter Dick Piston, hotel detective. In his office.
The story I'm going to tell you, you're not going to believe, but every word of it's true. I know because it happened to me. My name is Dick Piston. Not the Dick Piston from all those erotic novels. The real one. Me, Dick Piston, hotel detective. But enough about me. Let me tell you about the victim.
Scene, a sidewalk cafe in Prague.
It was a misty Monday morning in a faraway place called the Czech Republic.
Jesus.
The capital, to be exact. Prague, to be precise. Letna Sidewalk Cafe, to be specific. Table number 3, out on the patio, by the curb, to be absolutely anal retentive.
A woman enters the table of at the cafe.
A woman whose name has been changed to protect the innocent sits quietly, sipping cappuccino with a man who could be just about anyone, but probably isn't.
I have loved you more than I will ever love any man. But I cannot love you now, for I've come to love another man. Not so much as I have loved you then, but far more than I have come to love you since. And so farewell.
She chokes on her cappuccino and dies.
But I'm getting a little ahead of myself, because if you really want to know how it all began, we have to go back to the beginning. A continent away, and 5 years later.
Scene, Piston's office. Piston steps into his office.
It was a Friday night in the big city. On a Friday night in the big city, the streets were alive with people, but some of the people were not. But I don't care about the street, 'cause I'm in here, stuck in my office at the Lakeview Hotel, like I am every Friday night, with nothing to do but rummage through my drawers.
Piston puts his hand in his pants and rummages around.
Nope. That's it. Ah, there you are, you little devil.
A woman appears in the doorway. Wait, a woman from the cafe.
Dick Piston, hotel detective.
Piston whips around, pulling out his gun out of his pants.
That's when she walked into my life.
The woman rushes in, trips and falls flat on her face.
Dick Piston!
Here, let me help you.
He offers her his hand, but misses it and grabs him by the crotch instead. She grabs his belt, his shirt, his tie, dragging herself to her feet along the front of Piston's body.
Dick Piston, I need you.
She needed me, and I needed a cold shower.
Mr. Piston, I need your help. Desperately, urgently, immediately. You are Mr. Piston, aren't you? Oh my god, I have the wrong office.
She starts to leave.
No, you came to the right place. That's me, Dick Piston, Hotel Christ!
The woman has ripped open her blouse to show Piston her chest.
Detective Piston, you've got to help me. I think I've been ravished.
You think so?
Yes, just now, in my hotel room.
Can you describe the man?
What man?
The man who did this to you?
You think it was a man?
Don't you think it was a man?
I guess it could have been. I really have no way of knowing.
Well, technically, you are an eyewitness. Unless he was behind you or off to the side.
Oh no, I wasn't there at the time.
You weren't there? How is that possible?
I'm a very busy woman, Mr. Piston. Besides, if I was there, I'm sure I would have said something like, "No, stop it, put that back where you found it."
Piston just stares.
Oh, robbed. I meant to say robbed.
Ah! You sure about this?
Yes. Yes. No, definitely yes.
And what do you think was stolen?
She rips open her blouse again.
My virginity! My precious virginity!
I see. So you're no longer a virgin.
Yes, but how could you possibly know that?
Well,
Is it the way I dress? Oh God, this is humiliating. Am I that obvious?
listen, miss.
He reads her name tag. It says hello. My name is Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Oh, you're just saying my name. Yes, hello.
Well, Miss Hello.
Please call me Pleasure.
Pleasure. Hello?
Likewise, I'm sure. Oh, you're saying my name again. Yes, Pleasure. Hello.
Interesting name.
It's an assumed name for business.
And what business is that?
What business is it of yours?
Just asking.
Prying is more like it. Interrogating, probing, fingering. No, maybe not fingering.
Anyway, getting back to your sexual history, Miss Hello.
Oh, God, yes. Is it the shoes? They give me away every time. Horseshoes, that's what you are.
It's not the shoes.
It's not? Good. I love these shoes.
Miss Hello, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I'm pretty sure you just told me you lost your virginity.
Did I? Oh, no, that's what it's called, you see.
I see.
That's its name, but it's not actually my virginity per se.
And what exactly is it, per se? A racehorse?
She slaps him.
So it's not a racehorse.
I don't think I like your tone.
I don't think I like being slapped.
My virginity is a necklace. A precious diamond necklace created for the crown princess of Czechoslovakia and named my virginity in her honor, despite the fact that she was a notorious slut at the time. It was stolen from the Czech nobility just prior to World War II, then stolen from the Nazis after the war, smuggled across Europe, then stolen from the smugglers, and restored to its rightful owners shortly after the fall of communism.
So you're a member of the Czech royal family?
No, I'm French.
You don't sound French.
That's because I've been in Prague since I was 12 and I picked up the accent.
You don't sound Czech either.
No, Prague has a large English-speaking population, so I picked up the English accent.
But you sound American.
I know. The English accent was so pretentious, I had to drop it.
So what are you doing with the Czech crown jewels?
The necklace was given to me by Prince Lubomir, the sole surviving member of the royal family. It was a gift of love. At least, I think it was love. I was so very drunk.
And where is he?
Dead. Crushed beneath the wheels of my chariot.
You drive a chariot?
No, but my character does. It was a terrible accident on the set of my last movie, just terrible. We had to shut down the production for days. Or no, one day. Well, half a day.
So you're an actress?
Yes, didn't you know? I'm very famous. I'm known throughout parts of Europe. You must have seen me. I've starred in dozens of direct-to-video movies.
I'm afraid not.
I'm in all the video stores.
Sorry, no.
You have to go into the little alcove.
I haven't seen your work.
Well, you have to trust me. I'm world famous. You don't think Lubomir would give the crown jewels to just anybody?
It sounds like he did.
She slaps him.
You're right. Tone got away from me again. So now the stolen jewels have been stolen again? From you?
Yes, please, you've got to help me find them. I'm willing to offer a reward if you think that will help.
It might. Depends on the reward.
She whispers in his ear. She continues to whisper for a long time, then finishes with a giggle.
Well, I was thinking money.
Oh no, I don't have any money.
I guess we'll have to do this the hard way then.
Blindfolded?
She puts on a blindfold.
We have to search the hotel. Where were the jewels when you last saw them?
Around my neck.
Yes, but where was your neck?
It's a part of my body, Mr. Piston.
I know that.
Oh, it's no use. These questions are getting us nowhere. We have to search the hotel.
Great idea. Where do you suggest we start?
The Lakeview Lounge.
The Lakeview Lounge? Why?
Because that's where I saw them last. Come on.
She runs out. Episode 2, Zing the Amazing.
The Lakeview Lounge. Why did the sound of that name, of the title of that room, send a shiver down my proverbial spine? Maybe because I had a bad history with the performers in that lounge. Maybe because 9 of my last 10 cases have been started and ended on the stage of the Lakeview Lounge. So call me a pessimist, but I'd say that glass is 90% empty. Just last week, we had a jazz duo, a double murder, and a double agent. Before that, we had tap dancing serial killer, and before that, a flaming sodomite. Not that I care what a man does on his own time, but that was his lounge act, for Christ's sake. And tonight's show features the magic of Zing the Amazing, an Eastern European mentalist and hypnotist, and typist. Not that I care what a man does with his own time, but that was his lounge act, for Christ's sake.
Scene, the Lakeview Lounge. Enter Zing the Amazing, typing away a manuscript. He whips a page out of the typewriter with a flourish, and his hands it to someone in the audience.
Is that the novel you were thinking of?
The audience member says, "Yes!"
Amazing! Thank you very much. Now for my next feat of mentality, you will need a volunteer. I will need a volunteer. It doesn't have to be a strapping young man, but...
Piston bursts in, not noticing the audience first.
Zing the Amazing! Oh, whoops!
Close enough! Come on up to the stage, then, and stare into my hypnotic gaze. What is your name? What do you do for a living? Never mind, it doesn't matter, because when I snap my fingers, your name will be Dick.
It is Dick.
Amazing!
Look, I can come back later.
Your name is Dick, and you are a detective.
I am a detective.
You are Dick Piston, hotel detective.
I am Dick Piston, hotel detective.
Amazing! Thank you very much.
No, but I am the hotel detective.
And you're here to investigate a crime.
Yes.
Amazing!
Stop it.
And now you're angry.
Yes, I...
Amazing!
All right, that's it. Show's over. Everyone out.
No, that won't be necessary. Everyone, please sit down. You are here on a very serious matter, I think, yes, detective?
That's true, but not amazing.
And perhaps a detective such as yourself could use the assistance of so many fine witnesses, yes?
Well, yes, I guess so.
Amazing!
All right, stop that. I have a gun.
Of course you do. And will you use it?
I do. I will. Okay, I left it in my office, but I will get it and I will shoot you. All of you. Well, maybe not you, but definitely you, if you don't stop that right now.
Certainly. I am always happy to cooperate with a detective in any way possible. Please continue.
Something was stolen tonight in this room. My virginity. A diamond necklace of great personal, material, and historic value.
And you are wondering if someone in this room may have seen something which may or may not assist you in recovering your virginity.
No, my virginity.
This sounds like the work of an international jewel thief.
Yes. Or a local one.
No, I think this one's international.
Well, that's what I mean to find out.
You just did. I told you she's not from around here.
And what makes you think she's a she?
Well, you see, it is very cold in this auditorium, and she wasn't wearing a bra. So I happened to notice.
You mean you've seen her?
Yes, her name is Misha Novikova.
And you saw her take the necklace?
Oh no, she's far too clever for that.
Then how do you know she stole the jewels?
Because she tried to sell them to me. I told her no, of course, but she insisted. So I told her I would think about it, and she told me if I changed my mind, I could find her in room 1017.
She's staying here at the hotel? This could be just the break I needed.
Be careful, Detective. She may be more than you can handle.
Why do you say that? Was she armed?
No, it's just you seem like a stupid fellow. Never mind. You do what you want.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Amazing!
Hello bursts in, blindfolded.
All right, spread out. Search everywhere. Be sure to look under things, not just on top.
Come on, we're leaving.
Where are we going?
Room 1017.
Piston and Hello head for the exit. Piston doubles back to talk to the audience.
Right after I stop by my office to get this?
Piston pulls his gun out of his pocket. Double take. Piston goes out. Episode 3. Misha Novakova. Scene. Room 1017. Havel bursts into the room blindfolded, followed by Piston. Room 1017, that is. I'll search the bathroom. Havel goes to the bathroom.
Room 1017? Why did I get the feeling I've been here before? Oh, obviously because I had. But I'm getting ahead of myself again.
Piston goes back out. Scene, room 1017. Hello bursts into the room, blindfolded, followed by Piston.
Room 1017. This is it. I'll search the bathroom.
Hello goes into the bathroom.
Room 1017? I've never been here before. But something tells me that this won't be the last time. What do they call deja vu the first time around? Room 1017 was registered to one Misa Novakova, international jewel thief. At least that's the way she signed the guest book. And who am I to call her a liar?
But I'm not a jewel thief.
Liar!
Who sent you? How did you find me?
Does the name Zing the Amazing mean anything to you?
Yes and no.
Well, which is it?
Zing the Amazing means nothing to me, if that's what you're asking.
That's what I'm asking.
But does the name Zing the Amazing mean anything to me? Yes. Yes, it does.
Come again?
So you come here to kill me?
What? No, I came here for the necklace.
What does Zing want with the necklace?
Zing doesn't want it. I want the necklace.
And then you will kill me?
No, I'm not going to kill you.
You just want the necklace?
That's right.
What necklace?
All right. I know you have the necklace.
Are you sure you don't want to kill me? Because that would make a lot more sense.
I'm not here to kill you. I'm here for the necklace. The stolen necklace. Which you stole. You, Misa Novakova, international jewel thief.
Ah, I see. You have me confused with someone else.
You're not Misa Novakova?
Yes, of course I am.
Then who else would I have you confused with?
Such a common name. There must be another one as a hotel. A jewel thief, perhaps?
You're the only one. You're the jewel thief. It's how you checked in, for God's sakes.
But this room is not in my name.
Yes, it is.
I am not a jewel thief.
Yes, you are.
Suddenly, Misha grabs Piston's gun. It goes off repeatedly. Bang, bang, bang. Pow, pow, pow.
All right, I am a jewel thief.
I am so sorry.
I confess it. You have me.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I am your man. There is no use denying it.
The safety must have stuck.
Please don't shoot me again. I surrender.
I'm not going to shoot you.
The stolen necklace? I stole it. That was me.
Okay, I know you're just saying that.
If I had them here right now, I would steal them again. That's how I am.
You don't have to do this to make me feel better.
It's like a sickness with me.
I don't know. I know you don't mean it.
Steal, steal, steal. I'm like a jewel thief that way.
But you're not a jewel thief.
But I am. You must believe me.
But you're lying.
But I am not.
You just said you weren't a jewel thief.
But I was lying.
Look, I apologize for my gun going off like that. It won't happen again.
No, you were right to shoot at me. I bring it on myself.
Okay. It doesn't help if you just tell me what you think I want to hear.
You are right. I will stop. I should be ashamed.
You don't have to be ashamed.
Then I am not. I'm proud of what I have done. It was a blow for democracy.
No, it wasn't a blow for democracy.
You are right. It was a blow for communism.
It wasn't a blow for anyone.
Well, it must have been a blow for someone, Miss Pleasure, perhaps? The crown jewels are quite valuable.
How do you know that?
I am a woman. I know how a woman feels. What a blow.
No, about the crown jewels? I didn't tell you they were crown jewels.
You don't have to tell me. I know all about them.
How?
From stealing them. Do you listen to nothing I say?
Then it's true! You have the necklace!
No, of course not. What if I gave you that idea?
You just said...
I never said any such thing.
Don't make me shoot you again!
I am not afraid of you, or your gun, or your bullets.
Where's the necklace?
I sold it.
To Zing?
No, to someone else.
Who?
A man. They were to be a gift for his wife.
What's his name? Is he staying at the hotel?
I don't know.
What did he look like?
That is hard for me to say.
You didn't get a good look at him?
No, I saw him just fine.
He was wearing a disguise?
No,
He was dark?
no,
You were snowblind?
no.
Then why can't you say what he looked like?
I am not very good at descriptions. In my line of work, we try to avoid them.
Well, I'm going to have to ask you to try.
Are you threatening me?
No, just asking for your cooperation. If you help me recover the stolen jewels, we may not have to involve the police.
And if I don't help you?
Well, then I will have to involve the police.
So now you are threatening me.
Yes, I guess I am now.
In that case, I will help you under protest.
Noted.
This man, he was male? I think.
Anything else you can tell me? Anything unusual about him?
No. Wait! There was one thing. He was very ordinary looking.
No distinguishing features at all?
None at all.
Scars? Tattoos?
Not that I could tell.
Was he tall? Short?
Average height? About like you.
Weight? How much did he weigh?
Average. Maybe like you.
Hair?
Like yours.
Eyes?
Misha looks at Piston's eyes.
Yes, he had two.
Color and complexion?
Honestly, detective, he was very nondescript.
Like me?
Yes, like you.
Was he me?
Yes. Yes, it was you.
Bum bum bum. Episode 4. The Man with No Pants. Scene, room 1017. Continued. Piston and Misha as before.
Yes. Yes, it was you.
Suddenly, Misha grabs Piston's gun. They wrestle for it. The gun goes off repeatedly. Bang, 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 bang. Sickening pause.
Sorry about that.
What do you want from me? I already gave you the necklace.
Miss Novakova, I'm going to tell you something, and I want you to listen very carefully. Almost as if you were paying attention.
Oh, I love a challenge.
It wasn't me.
You are not the man to whom I sold the stolen necklace?
No.
Are you sure? You fit the description.
Yes, apparently we're both ordinary men with no identifying marks.
The resemblance is uncanny.
There is no resemblance. Your description is absolutely useless.
I told you I wasn't good at it.
Well, you were right about that.
Mr. Piston,
What?
there was one other thing that may help you in your search.
What?
I hesitate to even mention it.
What?
It seems so inconsequential.
What?
This man, the man who had the jewels, he was bottomless,
Like a cup of coffee?
like a topless dancer.
You mean he wasn't wearing pants?
How would I know that?
Was he wearing pants?
No.
Then he probably wasn't wearing pants.
It's possible, I suppose, but it could have been anything, really. A kilt, a skirt, a thong bikini that he wasn't wearing. We have no way of knowing.
I'm gonna go with pants.
You are the expert. Do you think this will help? The information I have given you, do you think it will help you find the missing necklace and save me from a life of lesbian pleasure in some fetid American prison? I hope not, because I'm so very lonely.
Well, considering this man could have put on some pants since you last saw him.
Or a skirt.
Yes, or a skirt. And since you haven't mentioned anything that might prevent him from doing so.
Such as?
Wheels instead of legs.
No, I would remember that.
Then I'm afraid you have been no help at all.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
You said you were afraid. You used me.
It was a figure of speech.
Ah, sorry, my English is a tit lusty.
Hello bursts in from the bedroom, still blindfolded.
Mr. Piston, I found it.
The necklace?
No, the bathroom. I'm going in. Cover me.
Don't bother, the necklace isn't in there.
Oh, is it out here?
No.
Oh, well, that narrows it down.
Let's go back to my office. I'll explain everything.
Hello exits.
Good luck with your search. It was nice to meet you.
Oh no, you're coming with me. There's a holding cell in my office with your name on it.
You named your holding cell Misha Novakova?
Just go!
Misha exits.
I know what you're thinking. Two beautiful women, one tiny office, a holding cell, and some cylindrical objects.
He pulls a couple cylindrical objects out of his pocket.
Well, stop it. Stop thinking that. You're distracting me.
He puts the cylindrical object back in his pocket.
Where was I?
Scene. Piston's office.
Oh, yes. After I locked Misha Novakova in the holding cell, it was time to break the proverbial news to hello. She was waiting in my office. She was every bit as beautiful as I remember her, having just seen her a few seconds ago.
Hello is waiting in the office, no longer blindfolded.
Miss Hello?
Please, call me Pleasure.
It turns out that Misha Novakova was indeed the person who stole your necklace.
My necklace. You found my necklace?
But I have not found your necklace.
Damn you, Piston. Damn you to hell. And then damn you back out of hell and into a tub of cool ice water. Ooh, that will sting. And then back into hell with you.
I understand you're upset. It seems that Miss Novakova had already sold the jewels by the time I located her.
Sold them? To who? Who would buy them? The crown jewels are worthless to anyone except a member of the royal family of Czechoslovakia. Or a jeweler.
Well, we may never know for sure.
What? You don't have a description of the man?
Yes, he was apparently a remarkably unremarkable man with no discernible traits.
You took my necklace?
No!
The resemblance is uncanny.
No, it's not. There is no resemblance. There is no description.
Then how are we supposed to find him? Don't you have any other clues?
Well, no.
No, you don't have any other clues, or no, you do have other clues, but you said no instead of yes by accident because you were confused and distracted by the thought of my naked body pressed against yours, or perhaps lying across your desk or kitchen counter or right here on the floor?
What?
I knew it! Don't be ashamed, Piston. These thoughts are normal and healthy. Do you need to be alone for a moment?
No!
No, you don't need to be alone, or no, you do need to be alone, but your thoughts will not be normal and healthy ones.
He wasn't wearing pants, okay? There, I said it. That was the other clue. Are you happy?
Who wasn't wearing pants?
The man who stole your necklace. According to Misha Novakova, he wasn't wearing pants.
But you are wearing pants.
I'm not him.
This is so confusing.
The point is that if this is all we have to go on, then we may have to find your jewel. Then we may never find your jewels.
Why not? Are you telling me you can't catch a man with no pants? How hard can it be? No pun intended.
None taken.
No, really, it just slipped out. I would never say something like that on purpose.
I understand.
So, what's the cock-up?
Let me explain. I don't know how things are in Prague, but in this country, men with no pants have been known to put pants on in order to blend in with the crowd.
How diabolical. He could be anywhere then.
That's right.
He could be walking among us right now.
Right.
Mr. Piston,
Yes?
what is it that you are wearing?
Look, lady, it's not me. I'm not him. I'm not the man with no pants. There's no man with no pants.
Suddenly, Havel bursts in wearing no pants. Help me! Help me! Episode 5. Havel Presley. Seaton, Piston's office, continued. Piston, Havel, and hello as before. You've got to help me. I need you, detective. Hotel detective. Is it you? Is it one of you? Is one of you? Is it one of the two of you, the hotel detective? You. See how I am not the 60s? Even though I am from another country where our customs are not the same as yours?
Really? Where are you from?
Prague. This is a place of the Czech Republic.
I know it. I'm from Prague as well.
Nonsense. Do you not play games on me? You obviously French, maybe English. I tell by your thick American accent.
Excuse me, Mr.
Do not interrupt me, boring man! I'm trying to talk to the luscious detective.
You flatter me, but I am no detective.
You say that now, but you think you will change your song when I am done with you?
Excuse me, Mr.
Please, Mr. Piston, I'll handle this. This man intrigues me. I think he does need investigating.
I am full of mysteries.
Where were you on the night in question?
How did you know it was night?
It was night? Yay! I got one right.
Oh, right, that's enough. I'm the detective. This is Pleasure. Hello.
The world famous actress? I thought she looked familiar.
She's not world famous.
Shows you what you know. I am world famous all over Europe.
It's true. All across the countryside, her name is spoken in hushed whispers, like this. Pleasure. Pleasure.
You make me blush.
But what are you doing here in this terrible hotel with this stupid detective?
I'll ask the questions if you don't mind. How's that?
Lovely. Now, Mr.
Why do you keep calling me Mr. My name is Presley. Havel Presley.
Interesting name.
Yes, well, my mother was a big fan.
Well, he is the king.
No, he's the president.
The president of rock and roll?
The president of the Czech Republic? Václav Havel? The famous playwright? He is not the king. We are a democracy now, you backward American fool.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant your mother was a Presley fan.
No. Presley is just the name of some American.
I see.
Elvis Presley. He was a tourist or something. My mother found him, passed out in the gutter, and took him home to be her personal sex slave. She was high-ranking member of the Communist Party at the time. We were not allowed to operate sex rings as long as they were tourists or other undesirables. But then, when she became pregnant, well, I could not help who my father is.
If you don't mind my asking, where's your father now?
You know, maybe I should not have said anything, but my mother has political adversaries. Yes, in fact, now I think about it, I am sure I am making it all up. It has nothing to do with the matter in front of us.
Yes, speaking of the matter in front of us, where are your pants?
My God, my pants! Where are my pants? Someone has stolen my pants! They must have been murdered. My wife and escaped in my pants!
Murdered?
Yes, murdered. Episode 6. Case of the Missing Mrs. Seeing Dick Piston's office continued. Piston, Havel, and hello as before.
Your wife's been murdered?
Yes, or kidnapped. Or both. That is why I am here.
You're not here about the robbery.
My wife was robbed.
No, Pleasure Hello was robbed. You have the stolen necklace.
I do.
Don't be foolish, Mr. Piston. The man we are looking for would be wearing pants by now, or a skirt.
If I have a stolen necklace, maybe you've kidnapped my wife in order to get it back?
That's ridiculous. And yet, it makes perfect sense. All right, hand over the necklace or you'll never see your wife again.
How do I know you haven't killed her already? Let me speak to her. Put her on the phone. They both look confused.
No, this doesn't feel right.
No.
Both of you stop it. When was the last time you saw your wife?
Just 5 minutes ago, outside the restaurant in the lobby. She was going up to the room to change before dinner, but she never came back down to the restaurant.
I see. Now forgive me if I sound suspicious.
I do. I forgive you.
It's your job, Piston. You don't need to be ashamed.
I'm not ashamed.
That's the spirit.
You were saying?
It seems that you waited at the restaurant for your wife for at least 5 minutes.
Yes, my wife was very punctual. She would have never kept me waiting for long.
I see. So then, you go back to your room and discover your wife is missing?
I would assume so.
Were there any signs of a struggle? What do you mean, you assume no?
I didn't go back to the room. I came straight here from the restaurant.
What?
My wife's life is in danger. I am not going to waste time looking for her. I leave that to the professionals.
Mr. Piston, you're a professional.
Well, yes, but you mean your wife could be sitting in your room this whole time?
No! You do not listen to a word I say. If she was up in the room, she would have been down in the lobby. But she isn't in the lobby, so she must be somewhere else. Something must have happened to her.
We've got to start a search party.
Great idea. I suggest we start by searching the room.
Brilliant! I knew I made the right decision. Coming to you. Follow me.
You'll need a blindfold. Here, take mine.
Havel takes the blindfold and rushes out. Hello starts to follow, but Piston stops her.
You stay here.
But... You're supposed to cut me off and say it's for my own safety. But...
Piston turns to the audience.
If I was a betting man, I'd say I was about to embark on another proverbial goose chase. A wild one. I say the pantsless Mr. Presley was indeed in possession of Pleasure Hello's precious virginity. And the only thing we were going to find in this hotel room was the punctual Mrs. Presley, his missing wife, no longer missing in the first place. But, as luck would have it, I'm not a betting man. I'm Dick Piston, hotel detective.
Piston rushes out. Scene, room 1017. Havel bursts into the room, blindfolded by Piston. Havel. Oops, sorry, it's me. Room 1017. This is it. I'll search the bathroom. Havel goes into the bathroom.
Room 1017? Something tells me I've been here before. Something called short-term memory. Yes, it was just 10 minutes ago that I walked through the door into the life of Misha Novikova, international jewel thief, alleged. 9 minutes ago, that she wrestled for my gun, leaving familiar bullet holes in the floor, the walls, the ceiling, that lamp. Oh, is that a cat? Oh. Just 7 minutes ago that I was hauling Miva Novikova down to the holding cell in my office, just in time to meet the frantic Havel Presley as he burst into my office looking for his late wife. And by late, I mean tardy, not dead, or pregnant, or in the evening. 1 minute ago? Well, I guess I don't need to tell you about that. But maybe I do need to tell Mr. Presley that he's not going to find his wife's body in that bathroom.
I found it!
Your wife's body?
No, the bathroom. Cover me. I'm going.
Don't bother, she's not in there.
I knew it. She's missing.
No, she's not missing either.
Oh. Well, what does that leave?
Come with me, I'll explain everything. Oh, and I'm sorry about your cat.
They go out. Scene, Piston's office. Hello is already there when Piston and Havel arrive.
But, But
Havel removes his blindfold. But this is your office. My wife could never be in your office.
Never say never. Hello, Miss Hello.
This isn't my wife.
Mr. Piston, you're back. Thank God. I was so worried you were gone for so long. I thought you were trapped in a burning building or something. Are you okay? Is everything all right? Did you find my necklace?
Not yet.
Damn you, Piston. I wish you died in that fire.
What about my wife? You say she is not missing, but she is nowhere to be found. Please, if she is somewhere to be found, tell me where, and I will go there and find her.
Mr. Presley, there's someone in my holding cell I'd like you to meet.
Piston goes out the room. Did he just offer me 6? I am not good with slang.
I guess holding cell could mean butt?
Piston returns with Misha.
Havel Presley, is this your wife?
No.
No, of course not.
What are you talking about? Episode 7. The Madness of Dick Piston. Scene. Piston's office continued. Piston, Havel, Hello, and Misha, as before.
This isn't your wife?
I told you I've never seen this man before.
Are you insane?
But she has to be your wife.
I certainly do not.
I do not know what sort of trick you are trying to play, but if you want me to have sex with you, just ask.
No, that's not. This is impossible.
Oh, just have sex with him. Can't you see he's upset?
He has to ask.
But you have to get a room together. Room 1017?
That's right.
Yes.
1017.
Yes, my wife and I are in room 1017.
And this isn't your wife? That's not your husband?
You've completely lost me.
I'm not even married. As an international jewel thief, there's just no time for family.
But you're both chic. You have no pants. You're both in room 1017?
Have sex with him.
Piston turns to the audience.
Was I out of my proverbial mind? Was I off my proverbial rocker? Were the proverbial lights on, but no proverbial body was home? How could all of the pieces fit when none of the puzzles were solved? Since when does 2 and 2 make fish? If Havel Presley and Misha Novikova Presley are married, why would they deny it? If they were trying to deny it, why would they admit to sharing a hotel room? And what about Pleasure Hello? Was her virginity really missing? Or was it up in her hotel room, getting dressed for dinner? Maybe I should search her room. Maybe she's staying in 1017 as well. Maybe I'm staying in 1017. Did you ever think of that? Maybe I'm the murderer. Not that anybody is dead, but maybe they should be. Maybe I should take out my gun and start firing at random. Then at least we'll have some bodies. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Or maybe I should sit quietly in the corner, gibberishing to myself until someone or somebody comes up with a better plan.
He does. Havel, Hello, and Misha sit at the table and chat. So how long have you been on this country?
Only a few days.
Me too! My wife and I, this was our honeymoon.
I'm here on business. Thieving mostly. Jewel thieving.
I'm sorry about your wife.
Yes, that's so sad.
I'm going to be sad.
We'll all miss her.
I am sorry about your jewelry.
Yeah, bad luck there.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
It's no one's fault, really. We can't go blaming ourselves for every little thing that happens, can we? No, we can't.
So, you are a world's famous movie star. What is that like?
That must be so exciting.
It's every bit as satisfying as you would think.
I have never met anyone famous, you know.
No, I didn't know that.
If you don't mind, it would mean much to me if you could go and on about yourself.
Oh, yes, please. Tell us your whole life story.
Well, if Mr. Piston has no objection.
They all turn to Piston, who is curled up in the fetal position. He's acting very strangely.
I think one of us should sleep with him.
Well, where shall I begin?
Somewhere in the middle, I think.
No. Start at the very end and then tell it all through a series of flashbacks.
When did you first come to Prague?
When I was a little girl in France, my father brought me over the border to be an underage prostitute.
Jeez, sorry.
Oh, I love prostitutes.
The family farm was not doing so well, you see, and we needed the money to buy oats. So I would work in the mines every day, and then at night in the English-speaking district, where I fell in with a group of theater folk.
Oh, you poor girl.
Were you that desperate for money?
They told me about a thing called acting, which was exactly what I had been doing, only the hours were longer, and the pay was less. And smoking is encouraged? Well, I had been meaning to pick up a filthy habit, and I did like the idea of longer hours, so I started taking classes.
You know, now that you mention it, I think I saw you in something early in your career.
Really? What was it?
An alley, perhaps. Or a dumpster.
Yes, I used to perform in the loading dock behind the Stravoski de Valdo.
Oh.
That's how I got to know most of the stagehands in town. They helped me to get my first breaks. Soon I was acting in bit parts and outtakes from small films, and to be honest, I wasn't very good at it.
Nonsense! You are a great actress! Just look at your chest.
At any rate, I was very popular in the theater community, so it was no surprise when a small role in a movie won me the Czesy Lev, the Czech equivalent of the Oscar for Best Actress. I also won the Best Supporting Actress award for the same film and Best Director.
You directed the picture?
No, but to be honest, I didn't act in it either. I only had one line, and that was, "I'm not a groupie, I'm a Band-Aid."
3 Oscar equivalents for the role. That must be a record.
It was. Until next year, when I won 5 awards for a non-speaking role in a movie about the American presidency. After that, my career took off. I considered returning to France, but soon learned that I'd been sending money to the wrong address for many years, and my family had gone bankrupt and died of starvation.
Oh, those poor oats.
The rest, as you know, is history. My Czech movie career continues to flourish, and I recently opened an acting conservatory for retired prostitutes.
I have heard of it. Behind the teen church of Selenchnia Street.
No, the church is on Staromovsky Nemesti near Mustek.
You are both mistaken. It is on Tainska Ulika around the corner from the Devald.
I think you are mistaken.
No, I think I would know if I was mistaken.
Well, that was a wonderful story. Very well told. Bravo.
Yes, bravo! You should get the Zhug equivalent of an Oscar for that performance, because it was entirely fabricated. France doesn't share a border with the Zhug Republic. There are no mines in Prague. Acting is not satisfying, and the Devervedelu is on the northeast corner of the Malostratski Namaste. You've never been to the Czech Republic, and neither have you. In fact, the only person in this room that's ever been to Prague, and that's me, Dick Piston.
Piston turns to the audience and speaks in fluent Czech. Just go to the translation.
What, you may ask, could have made me forget my misspent youth on the banks of the Valta River, my many trips to the brew pub for Upencia and Pivo, many nights curled up outside the youth hostel begging for Kunvi, a purchase of a room? What, you may ask, but you should ask who? And I would be answering Zing! Zing the Amazing!
Piston dashes out.
What?
What
What the hell?
the hell? I
What
didn't
did he
understand
say?
any of that. Piston dashes back in.
Follow me!
Piston dashes back out with the others close behind him. Episode 8. Zing's Confession. Scene. Zing's dressing room. Enter Zing in his dressing room in a bathrobe. Piston bursts in, followed by Hello, Havel, and Misha.
Zing the Amazing!
What the?
Look, it's Zing the Amazing.
And he's naked.
What are you doing, Dick Piston?
Yes, Detective Piston, what are you doing in my dressing room?
A very good question, and I'm sure there's a very good answer. Isn't there? Zing!
Ah, very good, Detective. Would you like a pickle?
Zing hands Piston a large pickle.
Now clear your minds.
They do.
I believe you're investigating some sort of crime. A crime committed in this very hotel, in this very room. I believe that your search has led you back here, to the scene of the crime, in hopes that I, Zing the Amazing, can shed some light on your investigations. I believe, I believe that I, Zing the Amazing, have something that I would like to confess.
That's right!
Amazing!
Now, don't stop that!
I'm sorry, Mr. Piston, but I cannot help it. The show must go on. You see, he's right. I owe you all an explanation, and you all owe yourselves a big round of applause. Let's hear it for them, everybody. Thank you very much. You see, it all began earlier this evening when you came to my show. You to the 8 o'clock show, you to the 9 o'clock, and you to the 10:15.
But
Please, I require complete silence. At 8:05, 9:05, and 10:20, I asked for an assistant from the audience. You see, my own assistant died recently, and quite horribly, from a devastating psychosomatic illness. So I now have to rely on volunteers. Each of you, in turn, raised your hands and came up on stage, and I placed you in a hypnotic trance and made you believe that you were colorful, jet-setting figures just in from Prague, involved in a complex and sinister plot involving missing jewels and a murdered wife.
you mean we're not colorful?
No. As Mr. Piston has no doubt deduced, your memories of Prague are sketchy and fanciful. Wildly inaccurate, mere fantasy. You are not an international jewel thief. You're a software manager for a failing web design company.
Huh?
And you are not a world-famous actress. You're a waitress. And not a very good one. And your wife is not dead. She's not even missing.
She's not.
No, in fact, this is your wife.
Zing points to Hello.
Honey?
Darling,
Amazing!
I knew your face was familiar. Your face is familiar too. Your kisses are familiar too.
Oh, darling.
Quickly, shoot to the waist. I want to see if anything rings a bell.
I thought my name sounded kind of fake.
Faster! Faster!
And the jewels, the crown jewels?
Were never stolen in the first place. They are a figment of your hypnotic imagination. The real crown jewels are still in Prague, in the possession of whatever crown prince or princess they rightfully belong to.
Amazing.
Amazing! I sent you all out of the auditorium and into the world, knowing that the fictional crimes involving the missing jewels and the missing wife and the missing pants would eventually lead you to Dick Piston, the hotel detective. And he, with his first-hand knowledge of Prague, would lead you back here to me to be reunited with your true selves in a grand climax to this evening's entertainment.
Amazing.
Amazing!
Honey, not now.
Thank you very much.
Is that it?
Yes, unless you think I'm forgetting something.
Well, you did leave out one small detail.
Which is?
That everything you just told us was a lie.
What?
Uh-oh.
Episode 9. Zing's real confession. Scene. Zing's dressing room continued. Piston, Havel, Hello, Misha, and Zing as before. Piston, are you mad? Quit now while you're ahead.
Yes, maybe I should stop while everyone is happy, but that wouldn't be the truth, and the truth hurts, Havel. And in this particular case, the truth is going to take somebody out back, and beat the crap out of them.
What are you talking about? Show's over. Go home, all of you.
Not so fast, Zing. Your convenient explanation doesn't explain why Havel Presley and Misa Novakova are conveniently located in the same hotel room. Room 1017.
That is hard.
Honey, is there something you want to tell me?
Actually, I think my name is Dawson. Deb Dawson from Dallas.
Minor continuity problem. You can't expect everything to be perfect. Hypnotic suggestion is very complicated.
Yes, it is, and that's why I don't believe for a minute that you hypnotized everyone in this room into thinking they had been living in Prague for the past 20 years.
Now you're just talking crazy.
No, in fact, the only one person in this room is operating under the influence of hypnotic suggestion, and that's me, Dick Piston, hotel detective.
Honey, please.
You hypnotized me into thinking I had been to Prague and planted inaccurate memories in my subconscious so that I would spot the inaccuracies in their accurate accounts.
You mean we have been to Prague?
But that's stupid. Why would he do that?
To keep me from revealing this.
Piston whips open Zing's bathrobe. Zing is completely naked.
Oh my god!
Boy, I hope I'm right about this.
My necklace!
My pants!
My god!
You see, this isn't the first time I've been in Zing's dressing room.
You mean your lover?
No!
The two of you are lovers?
No!
That is why he didn't want to have sex with me.
We're not lovers!
In fact, Mr. Piston insists that he's a heterosexual.
In fact, I do.
Amazing!
Stop it. Where was I?
Earlier this evening.
Earlier this evening?
Amazing! Sorry.
Earlier this evening, I walked in on Zing's unexpectedly and saw this Pleasure's necklace, which she had sent me to find. But before I could recover from my shock at how easy this case had been, Zing jumped me, hypnotically speaking, placing me in a trance, telling me that I had not walked in on him naked, but fully clothed, on stage, right in front of the middle of one of his magic shows. He then cleverly gave me a post-hypnotic suggestion, which would render any future evidence of his crimes invisible to me. The necklace, for example, or your pants.
But we can still see them, right? Because I can, and I want to make sure I'm doing this right.
He then gave me false memories of Prague and set me on my way with a bogus tip about a jewel thief in room 1017.
It seems like a lot of trouble to go to just to steal a necklace and a pair of pants.
That's because Zing didn't come to the Lakeview Hotel to supplement his wardrobe. No, he came here to supplement murder.
Zing whips out his finger like a gun.
Oh my god! Look out!
Don't tell me. He's got a gun.
Yes, a .45 caliber semi-automatic, and it's pointed right at your heart.
Oh boy.
You are smarter than I thought, Piston, but dumber than I am.
But I don't understand. Who are you trying to murder?
It should have been you, Havel Presley, or should I say, Havel Presley?
Me! But I've never met you before in my entire life, or have I? You have to let me know.
No, we've never met, although you do have a burning sensation that I can perhaps explain.
Hey,
Oh my.
Honey, is there something you want to tell me?
You see, my former assistant didn't die horribly of a devastating psychosomatic disease, as I told you. She left me. for another man. And another, and another, and then you. And you married her. She's your wife.
Ah!
I loved her. I loved her more than life, more than checks, more than Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, poor thing.
When she left me for the 4th time, for a nondescript man with nice pants, I could not accept it. I swore that I would get her back somehow. I would travel the world if I had to get her back. But I would get her back.
How romantic.
No, you misunderstand. I mean, get her back. Punish her, kill her.
You came here to kill me?
No, his wife.
But you said I'm his wife.
No, I said that to confuse you.
Wait, now I'm confused.
Amazing! Thank you very much.
So whose wife am I?
You're no one's wife. You're Franco Sugar movie star with a fake-sounding name.
But I have a wife, right? Please tell me that. And I need... Oh, and please tell me she's way hot.
No, not anymore.
She's not hot?
She's not your wife?
We're divorced?
No, she's dead.
That is true! You killed her!
No, of course not.
You... Wait, then who killed her?
That would be me.
You!
Yes, I believe if you check the floor of your hotel room, you'll find your wife's body lying in the middle of it, next to the cat's. I checked for you, but she'll be invisible to me.
You murdered my wife.
Not exactly. After I spoke with Zing, I went to your room and told your wife that Zing the Amazing had accused her of being a thief. She denied it, of course. She assumed that Zing had really sent me to do was to kill her. I made a grab for my gun and it went off, killing her.
How ironic.
Wait, I'm his wife?
At the time, I didn't realize I shot her. Repeatedly, because she was instantly replaced in my mind by this post-hypnotic suggestion that she was still alive and that she was a jewel thief. And that's only I could see her.
But I am a jewel thief.
But she's dead. My wife Misha is dead. You shot her.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, God. Quick, console me.
Wait, I'm dead? Are you saying I'm dead?
Zing took your necklace so he could accuse Misha of being a thief. He took your pants so I would recognize you immediately from her vague description. Then he simply waited for me to solve the case and bring you all back here to finish his act by telling you that Pleasure Hello was your wife so that you would forget that your wife really ever existed. The perfect alibi. The perfect crime.
And this seems like the perfect opportunity to make my escape at gunpoint.
Zing brandishes his finger, threateningly.
You forget one thing, Zing.
What thing is it now?
I also have a gun.
Piston whips out his gun. Everyone snickers at him.
Oh!
Oh, Mr. Piston.
How embarrassing! They continue to snicker at him. Piston looks at his gun.
Before
confused.
I go, Detective Piston, there's one thing I don't understand. How did you know that I had given you false memories? You've never been to Prague. I'm sure I know it much better than you do.
You may have been to Europe, Zing, but you've never been to me.
You? Dick Piston, the hotel detective?
I may be a lowly hotel detective, but I know one thing. Lowly hotel detectives don't have state-of-the-art holding cells in their office.
Ah, I see. Well, I told you hypnosis was complicated. Always something slipping through the cracks, and now, if you don't mind, I think I'll be slipping through yours.
Think again, mentalist.
Piston whips out the pickle. Everyone gasps.
He's got a gun!
They panic and run back and forth between the two gunmen, screaming and waving their arms. Ah! Zing and Piston fire through the crowd, and Zing is hit. He falls to the ground, mortally wounded. Piston rushes to his side.
Zing, before you go, do you think you could do something about this post-hypnotic suggestion thing?
Oh my
god, you shot him! You shot him! You shot me! It's like a thing with you!
Ah, Piston, I've underestimated you again.
Yes, well, I don't like to correct a dying man, but technically this is still the first time you underestimated me.
No, Piston. We've met before. My darling.
Zeke coughs and sputters and dies.
What? What does this mean? What does this mean?
You're like this incompetent killer detective. Is that it? Is that it, Piston?
Wow, what a great ending. What a fantastic movie this would make. And I shall play Misha, the two-timing jewel thief and lovely magician's assistant. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I can't help with character research. I know all her proclivities. Guess where she likes to be touched.
It will be my greatest role ever. I have loved you, Sing, more than I will ever love any man. But I cannot love you now, for I have come to love another man. But not as much as I may have loved you then, but far more than I may have loved you since. And so farewell. No. It needs something. A death scene. She should die at the end of every scene. I've loved you, Sing.
So, I've been dead this whole time and didn't even know it? This sucks. This sucks, Piston. You suck, Piston. Oh my god, and nobody can see me? Oh, God.
I wish I could say that this is the end of the story. Case closed, move along. Nothing to see here. But in my line of work, the cases never really close, and there's always something to see. And it's not always pretty.
Oh, so now I'm not pretty? Is that what you're saying? Is it?
I'll seek therapy, of course, but it's not going to help. Nothing ever seems to help me. Dick Piston, Hotel Detective.
And so, farewell.
She chokes on her cappuccino and dies. Piston shakes his head in disgust and walks away. Misha follows him out.
Don't turn your back on me, Piston. Don't walk away from me. Do you hear me, Piston?
When Hello finishes dying, Yvel applauds her performance. The end.
The end.
Yay!
Yeah.